smelly.
Wow, that's the English word. That's the English translation of the proverb. That's the English translation of the proverb, eh? Wow. We are hearing that for the very first time.
Please, I like your name. Your name is very sweet. Because when you use your name to compose a German song, they say, Wale, mama. Thank you, please.
This guy, where I allow you. In fact, we are going into next year. Thank you very much. Hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening, Wallace.
Yeah, who am I speaking with?
Okay, so my name is Bridget.
Bridget from...
I live very close to where you live.
Oh, okay.
So that's me.
Sorry? You live very close to where I live?
Exactly.
You mean my home?
So what it is that I'm very interested in the new town ride. So please, when you at least consider me and then get me some. Thank you very much. What I want to say is that I think going forward, we now know that the next years have qualified to the World Cup. Can Ghanaian football people, those who are expecting people or fans to leave Ghana to those three countries, to at least to watch the match, they should be able to start educating travelers, people who are interested in going to those places. They should start educating us how people will be able to acquire visas without going through those frauds and scams and all that. Because from now, I think time is already approaching and we don't have time. So people should be able to know what to do and what not to do to be able to go and watch the match. I think that is what I want to say. And again, I am excited to know that Ghana's game ended 1-0 because I think sometimes I get confused because growing up, I was able to off-head mention first Black Stars, first 11, but now I'm sorry, I'm not. I don't know. That's the thing. I'm not so sure about our first 11. It's always try and error, and I don't think it's a good thing because playing together as a compact team, you get used to each other, and then you are able to play well. And one concern I have about these Black Stars is that I don't know the language they speak on the pitch. It's like they don't talk to each other. But before, when we're watching the other guys, there's Stephen Appears, there's Suleiman Taris, and the Essien, they talk to each other. They speak the language you're going to understand. But it's like these players, I don't know the language they speak on the pitch. And so when your opponent is coming, they look at you just for you to go, and then, they don't say anything to you. So please, our players to be up and doing. I think because I don't know if because they are all out from outside and all that, but then I think you're having a good show, and then keep doing your best.
Thank you very much. Is it your first time listening, or?
Yeah, this is my first time. I've been listening to you ages, but it's like I felt like because you said it's going to be you're going to accept people who are going to speak English.
Yeah, English speaking colleagues. Yeah.
That's what encouraged me. Actually, I will not be able to be fluent in the local language. So I'm sorry.
We used to do that. Very often. So, hello.
Wale.
Yes, sir. If you're saying,
come to the party.
if you want them better, we go give you better whole. Yeah.
Wale.
Yo.
Wale say come perform America.
Me say say you mo bo stadium o. Game no go so no. So one stadium. That one stadium. Now come to the party. Everybody is. If you want them better, we go give you better hot. Yeah. So the body as something. Me enko da.
Wale, we need to try you kuni as I'm saying.
As I'm saying. Yeah, some I guess so Alasan ho.
Obo instrument three bibia na beneko.
Okay. Into Uber wahi.
Wale.
Uber wahi.
Say na be ba to platform nko dey say to me ko America.
Oh, okay.
No, because I say because we need America na sa normally dey wo no mu bebree. I say no na e ko perform ye mount platform ke pa because of say the way Ghanaians go America no. Say jira platform so wale na mi jira wechi na ukura mic na ye book ma wale I say ko America.
As a bonina obama visa otie o nam say ozi ne okan ni aka no fun na ontie na finka so o no wie sia ozi ne okan ni na de bon to for brofum sia na nka o wie okay
please ambassador I want to tell you that we are coming to America from wonderful music there, so please give us the visa and travel to America and go and support our blasters and give them morale and give them more jama in America then. So please give us the stamp of the visa and travel to America to go and support our team blaster. Wale.
Okay, and then now Shabro na ka catch no. Vedase. Hey, asemu. Visa ne jeno so enye better so. About that all day, and honestly he is. If you are under 40, this advice might save your future. It's my mefa course ne kakra. 03022 very.
No, I don't. Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, who am I speaking with?
So, this is Magdalene from Mali.
Oh, okay. How are you? This is somebody has contracted you to sleep very early.
No, I don't.
You don't?
I listen to you all the time, but just that I decided to just stay awake more so that you miss me.
Oh, okay. So that's why I'm missing you. Yeah, I'm missing your sweet voice.
Yeah.
Okay, come here.
Well, I just got to say hi because it's been a while.
It's true.
Yes.
Thank you very much for your time.
Medase,
thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Yeah. See, Madeleine, no.
Greetings to Gomwa too.
Yeah, Gomwa is here. Gomwa is nodding.
Gomwa is my adorable Gomwa.
Yeah, Gomwa. After Gomwa, he's married with some.
Oh, don't worry. I'm just saying hi. That's all.
Gomwa is married.
Yeah, no string attached.
Oh, I know, but I want to just notify you that Gomwa is married. So.
Okay. So you are not married, right?
Yeah. So you can greet me at any time.
Okay. Matekasa.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, who am I speaking with?
Pardon me, please.
Who am I speaking with?
I'm speaking from Lua.
Oh, okay. What's your name?
My name is Francis.
Okay, Francis, can we hear you?
Let's come to our local dialect.
You want to come to our local dialect?
Yes, please.
Francis, we have qualified for the World Cup and we are going to United States of America, Canada, and Mexico. So we just...
I did not play the matches some.
Okay.
So I have not qualified. I have qualified to call Asempa FM.
Oh, okay. So you not go to the World Cup, eh?
No, please. I don't have a visa.
You don't ever wish to go to the World Cup?
Oh, even Kutuka International Airport, I've never been there before.
Oh, okay. Oh, so where do you stay?
Nungwa here now.
Oh, okay. Nungwa, when you want to paint your room, you have to inform your landlord, eh?
When I want to what?
Francis, can we hear you?
Wale.
Yes, sir.
Wale, and the must be bringing the but the black stars are doing the matches. The corporate Kaka. Yes, should be
Okay. Thank you very much. Let's okay. Hello,
Wale.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, who am I speaking with?
Please, this is Mami.
Mami from?
Mami.
Oh, okay, Mami, can we hear you?
I want to share with you on the black coin. You know, sometimes when we hear this disheartening stories about the twins, how they've been taken care of with their money issues and even to the extent that they are boycotting their training. We have a match to play tomorrow. It's very disheartening. Sometimes I don't know why they treat them like that, but
Asempa FM.
You guys can say something about it for us. So we are using you as our phone. Let the FA know that they are also doing their work. So whatever they are doing, they should give it to them. They shouldn't be crying and coming on air and things that are not supposed to even come on air as a woman.
Okay.
All those things should not be done. Please help them and let them know.
0302216545 EB phone lines no nkomo idea asan twato no o kakra between dia kan wa we no ba no aka brofo so I say mo me nka brofo na American e pese ekono nti we no American e pese ekono nti we no American English ana me expect say wa balance bia no obetia aka. Hello. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Professor K Wallace.
Asempa FM.
Welcome to another great and exciting edition of Sportsnite. I still Asempa Asempa 94.7 FM. So Anwasunguso Atino. Within the Prof K Wallace, a good year catch back up the only nomenclature the professor's degree in sports, the Al Regina Wallace, the nation's presenter, and Messin Kunya Econ Quantum Cordin Smaudo Saka, and then you may subio Organa good him 18 say Jow. Shenson, Mammy say, I am Comono, Evernica, Everni James, so, or more than that, so be catching now for or yet Oma or Fasi for none and Mukrumo. And on Prafo Nasa Prof and Yatransia, Yadin Commodate, our Ghana, good him 18 Saba, Miss Sewada, Babia Ubiano, join your YouTube, they say, YouTube no Sointino, or join your YouTuber, Asempa 94.7 FM, oh, here YouTube now, also subscribe, all like here, now I share, Madama, mon share YouTube no, our page no so, now media meshe, Sabia Manfo Betion, Zeo YouTube no so, and the oh mainstream media no so, Madama, Oko YouTuber, Asempa 94.7 FM, now if you wait me, I'll subscribe, or like here, now I share. Na afa manfo so atimi atienka na afa so kwa no comment no o dia title e dia ma mepem no mejebre ne atiansa kenkan ama also atimi dia jitu shen so bio ma message medie no atiansa to so from now certain ebetiansa bo but fee next week ekono ye hwe nim say nyame adoma sports night ye be sha 7 ne dia de end 8:30 ntiana wa hye no so e dia amame na ene akwa February 2nd 2026 nyame adoma ochina eye me birthday na se -1 ochina e wosena niam AC ekoso asetano e amose +1 nye plus bia e -1 entine se dudo na wabedini na hwese ne mesi koso e -1 ochina nyame adoma ebesi kunya na afie de nkomo kakra so atiansa ba nkomo nketenkete won ma mebo na afie so e de anu ewrem na amanuto krom set dazi e de nkomo wodo efie amonone ebetiansa ba na afie asante mantema kudiem ensem keka nyame adoma ebehwem na afie apraprachi kama e de amaw bibia metwem a enem special guest no Sheikh Tofik Abdul Kadri ebeba na afie hwese ne ma AC ekoso or senior manager and communicationist at the Ghana Football Association. Now, for Mr. Yaw appear by the count, now for set Dazi go more Jema Dishe, or no Subitia Becount, now Eddie Jumedi, Etia Bremo Kamapa, the Bia Ubiano, a month for Jaton, dear Amu de Bijano, commercial break no, you can't bebro, you toss me no so beba, now for discussions no, and so 8 years and special birthday wishes no, also will be hard to be Jaya, Yamia Duma, a boom, I'm a month for 8 years and now for sports funerals, Yamia Duma, and come out to 8 years and people no, you don't wish to share so 8 years and Jao. Jumedi so maybe upon the atwa ma wo a wutie no so do adwen check akretuan saba emo wo WhatsApp comments bi a person de ba emra Jumedi ni ekoso a 0244483290 0244483290 0244483290 WhatsApp comments nko a ana mefa ewo so hye no so ma me te odwani achire ma Philip to AK47 the gunshot man wono any producer panyipa otache ebo ameri Jumedi etia bro na afi so Alexander Cobstone ewo ha Mavis Amano at the production if Yamano eton or deba na afi Bernard Padibutwe mo fascinating pon na afi Patrick Osajman Kanti Mansungu na afi Eric Esidubu D and afi so kwaku Obey Maestro Andy and afi Dennis Asamoah Alatula abedna go ko mensa and afi so Odifo enso enam ha and afi so hwemune na nema ACL kwa na eje se Evans Kwabena Sapomo omu na eka ubia yede sanhyehyɛ sonkun etia sabre kama pa Bengazi and social media ono ana airport precha hwapoa emaniama etia kuye ede ama hanom sɛ so mame sɛ wo YouTube so no Asempa 94.7 FM ukoso a ne live no Sportsnite sabre na enche bia Sportsnite ye be no watch night YouTube no sintim so but modi ada so betia be ken ho na afie ne hyehyɛ sonkun no etimi aba adomonline.com so hwe akiri kwa so a wonsa ebetimi akan we di atwa me birthday photo na me adom ochena e birthday manos one tomorrow interiors and Mexico so enfi dodo a tina me ma emse yakopon me 125 hwese Mexico so na anochama no so one tibuni aka no hwese na nyama ebesi akwa udwumadi ni ma me san 70 bi won chen esa di aka 125 no ntino hwese na nyama besi akwa intino dwumadi na ana yesin kunya yede ebro no Twitter handle no ya Prof K Wallace afi Prof K Wallace no o hwe me YouTube handles no na fi so kra WhatsApp be bia on sabetia saka mo so afi friends of Wallace opesa o join ya 0257023391 0257023391 na fi so de ho atimi asa jim. Let's get interactive on the WhatsApp platform. Ya there to some meaningful and very descriptive content we from now and kopem se 10 ebitia asabo a while ago to say for the possible see esquire programs manager ojinem na odi ekusi sen current affairs ne political show ni mo dene Ghana for do na no ana omodibro Dominic isi abo akokutwum ene all the other wonderful members at Techri boy ema yedi akogu kama na tamenchen na me mo nkomu bi me nkomu nyina ne se hye no so mama se CAF futsal AFCON qualifiers 2025 twumedie no out of FMC Ghana versus Zambia first leg and country beating Sabasu bibia betwema Tuesday February 3rd my birthday 2026 University of Cape Coast Sports Stadium Hall and a search with the Basu futsal amount for Becca nanwada CAF phone FIFA 4 by ni emergy and afi futsal no abeshe Ghana Football Association from paying for se nanya me adoma sheko ha ebehwe se futsal no kra no sen ana afi no eguso ehwe matene Ghana ye bono AFCON ebekọ na nema Asia call home na bibia betwema ebehwe se na hye Asia call president of the Ghana Football Association Kurt Edwin Simon Okraku Western Mexico so yesi wa arrive the upper west regional capital na officially we begin a 4-day working visit tour Western Mexico so to the 3 football regions one northern region obeko na Western Mexico so the significance of this tour this time and Western Mexico so no sheku ha or the munchichi mu no enso betua sa ba afi onso obibi ha wo be kan wa bo ma me sure some listening association with this elite group no beti na omre adwuma na afi aboa e ma godie no so atuen sentum pon na afi 4 Ghanaian coaches Atram coach coordinator na afi Gazeli na afi Fatao na afi so Wilfred Domon catch us Domon or starting naked 90 a check ket coach team no bo where's Mexico so we na di party from Ghana omko wheels na we hyehyɛ go kwa UEFA license B coaching course no ana omode sanhye so konetian sa pem so ngiti Ghana Football Association from paying for dama any football association of Wales FAO ana ede sanhye so kono etian pem so sa program we form part of an ongoing technical collaboration between the Ghana Football Association and FAO for no emu se best strengthen coach education ana afin so the knowledge exchange na afin so kwa no long term football development wrestling Mexico na Wales FIFA ranking omda he ana omna ene ebo partnership nyame hadoma ye be bonko ha crowd ho na afia hwese na nema ACL na afia betting in the division 1 league no case study 11 wise supporters no omo bezi ewo Europe omo so allege ye de nkomo ha create san betu dwa nyame hadoma ye be bese mo kakra na afia no so ya hwese na nema ACL ewo sa dwumedi ye nya mu ye nti other relevant interviews no ne conversations around it no ye be sa kum na afia de ho nkomo akran so atia sa ba nti ne ha be de be ni ka be ni ji nti me so modern da so betu adwane so YouTube here say where's the Mexico so YouTube no there yeah okay so YouTube we no so kenamia so bon say ebeba na ye da so red sa won LIV enye love life na afi won sena niam ebesi akọ dwumadi aye di no so na afi wa like na wa subscribe na afi wetin atenka e wo so kama pa na Ministry of Sports Arts and Culture South Africa ton so ma deny reports no of on the countries hosting 2026 Women's African Cup of Nations tournament no which is slated to be staged in Morocco. Now the ministry no clarifies and she says so queen no official decision or communication for the country to be new host nation of the 16 team tournament no to be staged next month. Until Huma communicate no follow reports I sparked by comments from the country's deputy sports minister Western Mexico so my friend said peace mabi na on Sunday February 1st on this ankomo yi 18 sa to dwa e wosana nema Asia ko man for say na Afcon no ase Morocco for no problem kakra ba ho ne ada 90 bia yipia e dia ko South Africa say de be ko South Africa na say en fan ko South Africa no deputy sports minister of South Africa ya be fema me no e peace mabi on nkomo de agya eni
we took an opportunity that presented itself because we feel we have the necessary infrastructure and the support, of course, of hosting the WAFCON. When Morocco said we're not able to host South Africa, we said yes, we are available. We're going to take it. Look, it cannot be debatable because we've just recently hosted a successful G20 where heads of states of different countries were here. So it tells you that in terms of hospitality, we are as well ready. We have the necessary infrastructure as well when it comes to stadiums. We've hosted the World Cup, the Soccer World Cup before, so we are ready. We can host it. Given the fact that it is in 60 days as well, we are not very much worried. We just have to put systems in place. From tomorrow, we will begin.
Asempa FM.
Inti mami a friend say a peace mabi organ hank an honorable peace mabi inti we my deputy air sports minister South Africa and a 1st of February Sunday and a other sound committee to which is enra South Africa for kachintino say koba say and they two almost so host to my ready or infrastructure no World Cup 2010 to crown host to Satanam Ruku Nidi what I say intino per se Chester Stella gusu ejnom South Africa and so say Bruni di kunsu ama in Mexico sir Nelson Mandela was if fiase yeah na nei obaje faudi edemom ukọ South Africa na oyese na Mexico so atiso bi so location na so be adwuma ukrum na so kwakura no akoda ewo sena nema Asia so very beautiful country but they say omo ma fe as obi akọ obi ano Western Mexico so anyi wamanya mesuma anya dia na Western Mexico so wa digress edonia actually in a press statement issued later on Sunday the minister say Gaton Mackenzie also make comments by the deputy minister say should not be taken as a confirmation. Say deputy minister no come on there but any confirmation but as South Africa will take up the hosting rights from Morocco but we say any confirmed the 2026 WAFCON tournament no paying so mass schedule say 17th March till April 3rd and as said within ebeba so deputy near ura ono so aka no e wo se ne ma Asia koso wo hihia eno so aprim no inti monfancheme se omato January e wo sene nyama Asia koso nti nyame adoma e ho komo ba chiri na afia hwese ne ma Asia koso so fire Amelia and so a devoted fan and also a flew all the way from United States to Morocco during the Afcon no ye can so fire Amelia or ya bayo bia on pe football what I say but US not here na no wonder Afcon e koso no na uhu Sadio Mane but I say Sha Brantie no so aso hu na che ti hu say Afcon na o hye goals no na obo Mane mate ko na in fact Western Mexico so ne kondo ball na obo na nyase bia ne kondo Sadio Mane na okoe no as a football fan no Western Mexico so na nye mpaibo na okore bia ka so obodu kunya dade ata na hye no na broni ba ofi America oba tade hye na say ne ba bi mu de da ho ne ade ade a nti ohu Sadio Mane no yeso okobam Sadio Mane na Sadio Mane so da bi meyere wo stadium ha when they say Ninian Crane was for a crab almost so yes, on her intino a gentle for a friend saying, I won't say the Faku Chica cra, who I say, ha, a several group of companies, someone tidy say moody, me or how bejealous of Fcbia, born a mebono, or my Mijidima, may just say, Mamma Rinko for a chinia that I made me mentessa. What I say, I mean, I mean, and you could come crania that the antico chicacra and I so fire Amelia, South African, American eBay, I say, Bonacate. Oh, Tisaka to Bonibrina, Casa, who I say, I don't study money for our Bobia Catessa. Oh, 1 yard dear crown, study money say, any stadium hall, ne mane, a bush of phone, you for her crown stadium, no more channel, no basin way in a febinia that no team famno and mamno, and my new Renny Musa. What I say, we are Simus crown social, we are Simu, and a nipa somewhere through crossing a patre into no send a name easier cono, as so manacone chicacra. Ampany and Pamenoka say, Yakoban say, Sadio Mani upon exhaustive deliberation within a family near that no home as whom say Ampa, you all bog a Bayana Catino, which was a quab Bayanopa, we be another Chibia, no Marco Fanutumaka, Marco Fanutumaka, as to be on Pemasem, when he had the Abantis and it will, the Inus be equally jealous, Mikuni, boy or fancy, what I say, Uncle Fodio Mujin, one shot, and I could do until on pay or just on Penetum Penanoa, and a criminal of the Chimos Biblia Mamma near Ma, a cocodan tema, Unya Mani, Sebenya Nejanai, and a Yan Doso, in Tiwes and Asitanity, or the Epma by one. And they, or more HSA, or Mukupi, or Sadio Mani, or more Football Federation, Akachino, or Moton Sadifra by one Somra, and my wrestling Asia Koswa, Sadio Mani, Muvatia by one, not Sadio Mani, and Nebusia Foka Crow, and by one, I friend say, Sophia Amelia, or no, by YouTube in a Subu, says Sophia Amelia, in Funny Boss of a fair felt him Sampa, the near J, say, and just Sadio Mani, crown so, say, what fire flew, when I say, what fire flew, into 100 crowd Casibia, after my fire flew into Minya Machina, is a Humbrunia, oh yeah, into Niabano, Sadio Mani, Emma, a by friend says, Sophia Amelia. American Iba, no, what I say, Bianca said, there's no babam now, Cassan you fee. TVS in Mexico, Sadio Mani, no credit, our brandy, FM, what I say, I just said, about another secama, one shot, I know, shed, no, dano. On a Talabacundi, CCHini, yeah, the way, dear, or dress a cama, Sadio Mani, or the decency and the edgema. What I say, or the, I only dear. Oh, no crying, you crash a Tadia. Oh, I said, Jalabia cry, and ABC film no share a NGC as Sandia Pimsinti, and then the Sadio Mani share by one. So, a hag Sadio Mani and any had it in Chemudia, but ordinary a tea to Sadio Mani meeting so, Senator and the kind say, Bo Babani, and I hear better than meeting so no. A bitterness so, no banoso, and it's your to him sampa. Best 1 hour now by fences to fire Amelia, Unja Sadio Mani muye, but ni nemono, or much as an APT Mutino, Sadio Mani say, and had your banoso cry. Etia se penesosa e maniama etime kwintino we footballer ne Sadio Mani ye no e ne pabia me sure say bebia obi no betia ye bu abehwe no tournament abehwe girls no krumofo no e ma no e de black cast atwotwo numbers or they say place ne fast behwe no wa china ma no ko hotel na wa frɛ na e da bi enyesa what they say e okukom Sadio Mani ontisa what they say and nyame e de ehia na ma or the guso ekuranim Sadio Mani wa nyame so adwuma pa se ne heaven abia we se Sadio Mani be remboko a obia enye ya so Sadio Mani ono pe any footballer de nyame som ebobo so waka nyina no omde omo pe no ana omde enti Sadio Mani any abawa fences so fire Amelia American Iba get no fe get no fe power na nim kakra say aso ya se Nadia Buari kakra so osa Nadia Buari oba no me fe power ya simpa Nadia Buari ti de bia me dwene ho na musu waria na mani agiama no na mani agiama no ne me kan no ate no Nadia Buari oba no me fe power ya simpa no from a year oh no me fe papa Nadia Buari odi no huni so Christiane Jamaica di omo ye enye emanya de kra Intino ni avano no media statement attention all media editors and journalists Sunday 1st January 2026 ni abani Ministry of Sports Arts and Culture Republic of South Africa omukomo di abani statement on South Africa's air position regarding the 2026 Air 2000 Energy Women's African Cup of Nations WAFCON and as the Minister of Sports Arts and Culture I wish to provide clarity following remarks made by the Deputy Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture at the Holy Woodbet Super League Awards regarding the 2026 Total Energies Women's African Cup of Nations WAFCON. South Africa has expressed its willingness to support the Confederation of African Football if required, should alternative hosting arrangements for the 2026 WAFCON become necessary. These arrangements form part of ongoing discussions initiated by CAF as it considers various contingencies in line with the Confederation responsible stewardship of the continent game. At this stage, no formal decision has been taken to relocate the tournament, and Morocco remains the official designated air host of the 2026 Women's African Cup of Nations. CAF has not yet triggered any alternative hosting process. Any potential hosting of the tournament by South Africa would be subject to established government and follow governance process in partnership with the South African Football Association (SAFA) and other stakeholders, including formal confirmation from CAF that alternative hosting engagements are required, approval through the relevant cabinet processes, confirmation of host cities, stadium availability, accommodation and transport capacity, the conclusion of the necessary government guarantees and operational agreements. Intini abanono I just South Africa for issue press statement the be bre Asempa Sportsnite say enkenkan enti remarks made by the deputy minister reflects government's long-standing engagement on supporting African football and South Africa's confidence in its proven ability to host major international sporting events. They do not constitute a formal confirmation or assumption of hosting responsibilities. The department with SAFA and stakeholders will continue to engage with South Africa in structure and responsibility manner. Any further announcements will be made only once all requirement process have been concluded and formal decision taken. The Ministry of Sports, Art and Culture will continue to pursue a long-term strategy of hosting major sporting events to boost sports, tourism, economic growth, and the image of the country on the world stage. We Gaton Mackenzie, or no Minister of Sports, Art and Culture, and on the Sasha Sankrati and now Mexico so the email to office of the Minister of Sports, Art and Culture. Email no stck@dsac.gov.za. And at the bar in South Africa for telephone number no +27776087579. And the brass and FM issued by the Ministry of Sports and Culture. Next South Africa for will boot my papa say Yama Africa be at say Nkoma Ekoso. It's a Ghana ever call South African into West Mexico. Okay. Until when the moment finally came, emotions were high. We Sadio Mane Nkomo fast forward and then also so it was about Abanono. Now John Pencil, what I say, former Blasters player. What I say, maybe a Blasters bomb match Shegua pay with flag beer a home sembibri. The recent AFCON in Morocco, as he claimed Ghana wouldn't go all the way to the final. Into John Pencil, and this uncle into John Pencil. What I say?
One's opinion. I believe football, everybody is looking at facilities that the players were playing. Look at the stadiums, look at the field they played, look at the weather. And most of the players were playing in Europe. So that weather was good for every player that went to represent their country. Unlike when you come to West Africa, the weather is different. The weather is hot. When you compare this tournament to what we did in Ivory Coast, you can see the difference. So the game, it depends the weather and then also the facility, the software that you are playing on. Ghana would have gone far to the final.
Asempa FM.
And see, John Penton, I say Ghana would have gone far to the final. When I say, of course, our tournament we are. When I say, but I think that Senegal for now, you know, and yes, if you're moving fantastic, I'm going to come your woman church there. Your protest on my braving accommodation in Konya, but Nina, I no problem of farm. I know, but it has to be big to be a pena. I say, a papa on my, but John Penn say, in Kagana, you may win of Kono crazy cry. But I say, nah, Afi, Edia Papa and Pramo Yadie, I was in Mexico, what kind of baby, and they say, Edia by headquarters, you don't wish to share so at me abanum. As Sante Kodoko, almost appointed 8-member communication team, as Sante Kodoko communication on your when you also Kotokuma Omia communication, T8 communication team members and Amaton said that from Setnida Akon do a champion na fi George Forson Anthony Chum Berema na fi Kwame Akosa ana afi Prince Saki Alimo ana afi Ransford Oben Mafu ana Emmanuel Esidu we mu ne nkofo a se benyado wote se omo kasa dia ma A team na ene mpemfo dia to krata so se ombetia kasa na bibia fakotoko no omo ana eba behwe na aboama nkofo hu ne ekoso yie pa so ekotoko mu ene ntina omde sanche so nkwetien san ba but ne ekotoko hia pa no communication enti eno ne nsema nkofo bisa okrum se kotoko communication anu mehia na to win matches to organize the team amani amatia kwedem enti no ne aba no ene shake ha nyame adoma week 21 what I say week 21 omsi new year special nyame adoma nations 2 mediama 1 mediama Tasma nations a show se me catch us sa kinsi we no takwa Elon Musk ana afin so kra no Abrankese brigade ti Abrankese brigade timichi takwa Elon Musk 821 e was na niema Asia course ntino when ye abana na ese ni no Heart of Lions yes kuku sika onso ne kotoko 3-1 kotoko ntian share Heart of Lions semu but communication team tinama fo bisa sa na Vision 2 and Dreams 2 eno ne nkomo no so tian saba na Sunday 1st February nra House of Folk and Bichim United has unyanye serious ene se me de ma fa league na no because otimi ni Bichim Club 0-0 dia na se ne she krasan yedene nti Aduana Stars 0 and Samates so 0 Baseke Holy Stars 2 and Abrikum Chelsea 0 Bibiani Gold Stars 1 so do Obla 0 Karela 1 Oho United 0 Young Apostles 3 and 11 Wonders omuna omunkoma aba no 0 enyanwa one wonders if tim say omubewa hunyim menka so hunyim ba ombewa hunyim hwe ne ekosi ya 3-0 Young Apostles omunkomo ya stage protest no omutimi ko show 3-0 dia nesa anwene sen House of Folk Ali Mohammed on a winning NASCO man of the match. Impressive display against Bichim United. You see Ali Mohammed. You see Bo.
Easy. Also, well, there na points na happening. Timenya. Tino share ma.
Asempa FM.
Share na like composer I want more. Through final third na see nyani ye say the participant no. Like through as na prepare. Na ma pass na say call ma right person nyani ye. To share na ma finding difficult to final third.
Now after game we mo babo Asante Kotoko. The ma ye omo be share mo wo enkran. Mo ko Kumase na edien e na wo say na mo de ko sa Kotoko game nim.
Cause I share match we a ebe boost here cause so be da na league ne be say agi. Until now you points that can catch up. By yango pardon me.
Asempa FM.
Nti Ali Mohammed yes boy ne bobo basa bo Ali Mohammed yes bo nyasem ketwa kra we dey yes mama bi agrononi mama bi na if o makwa so ya fresh sister bi say o mra meto nwom say sister we ne to dwom say o person ga say onim nwom to no ne to dwom Iti Ali Mohammed yesu ni bobo pa titim sampa boys your mom stories man enso ekoyi pa bye Division 1 ya bani Tamale City 1 Samale City 2 Yepe FC 1 Afi Sankara National 0 Northern City 0 TF Exponential 0 Wa Power 4 Boga All Stars 1 Rio Tamale United 1 ne eba no Afi Brekum Arsenal 1 WB United 2 KAC Academy 1 and Afi Liberty Youth 1 Mighty Royals 2 na afi so VC Warriors 0 afi ne ma fa ne yi number Doma Unity ene Lagos City na nakakra umo nti wese ne Messi ko so ne aba no Rose Park 3 Ebony 1 Sky 0 Dwarfs 0 Swapon Fidelity 2 Soccer Intellectual 0 Future Stars 2 Sefi All Stars 0 afi Ashanti Gold 3 New Edibiasi 2 UCC Youngsters 2 na afi second 11Y0 na afi obemu ene akensi no Park Academy Park Academy muguso Park Academy ene Kimfaisa 00 Alhaji Abdul Karim Gusa ebo 00 minyesho se Park Academy wo
humbo 00 omo
Park Academy pa na nko wini matches na nko opepe no ba premier no ze mabo 00
ise na oba premier be dey
Park Academy, Parky, no Parky. Elimina Sack 0, and Air Police National 1, and only Akensia, and also at of Fem Oho. Inti Uyuma, as a Doma Unity 6, and a Legon City 3. Legon City. Omo betimi ato bobo so kroma
zuta no moto papa ma oneness
oh bo hase nese odi pumpum ese ya obi adi Accra Lions 0 and a Wafa SC 2 Great Ambition 0 and a Interlice 1 FC Nania Abidpeli onye na adwe so okoba bia Sony Simpe FI 0 and a Afi Golden Cakes 1 Atram Divisa 0 Atram to quarantine as a team na anwe Sizano Atram hwe odi vom say as any payment dey pa dey obua but say bia odi wo kwota ba bi na madidi pa dey Atram o ya dey bruta o spreading Atram chocolate spread oni ho o best spread ya ma place na bo ama no and say aye na Atram say me o deputy CEO Home Stars FC 2 and a Hakla FC 0 Great Olympics 3 and now God 2. Oh, now God, look at Yami Pa no what say my Great Olympics 3-2. Golden Warriors 0 and a Port City 4. Hey, Port City is almost Shakos rule. Oko United and it True Democracy. Hey, Oko United say okay, Oko United 1 and a True Democracy 3. True Democracy. Your team back no. But you chairman no. I heard na you know. I was saying my easier koso. So as much as my food I mean about them one now no bibi. Hey, intino ni abaro no e wo sena nyama esi e koso Sheikh bibia boko de
alhamdulillah Prof
asa mete un ka check akra minim Sheikh kasa na ba
me
e ba ho isi mbacho wadama bia boko de senior communicationist oh you too much that bia minyia me pese me sha mu TV
bia wo yani ka show 125 I was a pese bi jaka o de bra senye nase
it na me ka se with me events abo she no
ina 195 we betimi
enti ni avano no e o sena nyama esi akoso mbese set record na sa generation no ba no me kan ye moye nyina kire on and me was na no and again what is it
the 195 kasar down to the this is our language
me metaphrase na mo say Adama we have a code okay quickly on these issues Fusa send an MIC course me say Ghana hwe nim say nyame adoma me say be host nkofo no UCC ho support be ho the moms
oh yes they didn't come this is the second year make I say Yabo Futsal Premier League Ghana organized Futsal Premier League the first year not last year unfortunately for us your first year you introduce Futsal Premier League Ghana no we're able to qualify for the Futsal African Cup of Nations Morocco and your core tournament no even though to me and drew the semi-finals of the competition and I say and drew baby ananka ye say betimi do but for the first time participating was hugely admirable and at the end of the day currently the top ranked futsal teams in Africa Ghana you count the top 10 in Africa and in terms of even parents for next that is this year's AFCON CDA prelims in Ghana Mbobi Ghana more preliminary stages
no
and you're moving on to the final phase Zambia ebe bochna you bought home and away ni we are no betimi qualify on aggregate no then no qualify for Futsal African Cup of Nations indeed Prof you started Futsal Ghana in terms of an organized futsal league this is our second year and I feel say looking at where we are it is better because it shows progress in the development of futsal in the country
but this has become part of the Football Association
yes
very usual with the football association. See the national team in a year. Juma, can I promise you, see, but anyway,
no. To be honest, even with the mainstream football national teams, no, the FA does not promise them anything. Near FA ni baya mo mubiano. I am most of the time near behind closed doors. Into team no eco competition. For example, under 17, your call tournament, Cote d'Ivoire. Eco qualify from the waffle competition no ye buy per diem day bonuses nyina no nanke wo se yenya free aban ho ne yenya but the FA bon ho modern and make sure say player bia o tournament ni bi any technical team no obi anya bibi very appreciable edico fee at least for qualifying for the African Cup of Nations. In this FA ni be bibia usually ayana behind closed doors under 20 Black Galaxies, Black Stars and all those things. Black Stars level there. Pinumi say tournament and a competition biba. Everything is taken care of by the sports ministry, that is the government. Into mbebuma be bibia, be other national teams na enjoy that privilege, no. Jaya na ma FA no subam ebe boa with the preparations ni bibia ebe for those tournaments.
Not even Ishia na say me say FA one of the positive things are FA usually na say nkomo ba kwa ama peledia onya problem no say national team ma no omu nya friendly games enye de mo ba say you say FA introduce ade na mo ntimi nya bi ma fusa for
no there are friendly games are mobile bet okay so Benifo say ufiti prekope portion aya moja neba. This is a competition I started in Che. This is the second year I abo futsal competition waha. Yabo friendly matches but usually ayana with local clubs. In this even last year before say we qualify for African Cup of Nations no. Yabo Cote d'Ivoire home and away ewaha. Yabo how much and ye call Koshe near the qualify for AFCON no Morocco. What we do is that and I'm say futsal competition no and usually close neighbors Togo, Burkina Faso, Niger no omo ni so those teams ni bi. If you play futsal competitions now you have to travel very far, maybe to Zambia, that is East Africa, or to South Africa, and also because the Maghrebians, that is Morocco, Egypt, and all those Algeria and the rest. North Africa they are very good with the competition. Until ye develop on kakra. We will get to the level ye be to kwaya Morocco, Muni, Algeria, and many those things no. Akobo those friendly matches maybe just to prepare the team for major competitions. Okay.
Until futsal and yabani say Kivet for an community Senegal for about but only Egypt second round on Namibia, and Kenya and then Libya. I feel so Cameroon and South Sudan, Angola, after Zimbabwe, Tanzania, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, and Zambia nebo, Mauritania, and Mozambique nebo, na erese Mozambique for no, Mauritania from between Mozambique small, Guinea, and Algeria, and Edia Kinsin between Sabos into a futsal Cup of Nations 2026, and second round, and when she shake a cano, and then also 18 Asabano. Coaches Ghana Football Association, any Wales Football Association, this are collaborate and Sabana because I Wales Gramo or more in a coaching for the idea of friends and Wales are my role model. But in the meantime, criteria for selecting of coaches now, I go premier the idea.
Maybe criteria, so but quickly, also maybe by now some more Chinese account. Or Costa about football or China, there were a whole lot of commentary and China there or China or all those things. He went to China. At the same time, he was a leading top scorer for the Blasters. Now, our national team bianswa or perform and he gives us the results. Prof, me feel say sports and for that matter football develop to the extent say ayana and shadanye location no. Shadanye location. It's about the quality of the game over there, and I here usually. And that is just by the way. Then your second question. Now say the criteria for the selection of the coaches. Prof, there is no specific criteria. Specific criteria be anyhow. No, it's first of all, coach in Ghana. I name say you are coaching, and one thing that ABA also say we have to look at the potential of the person and the longevity of the people in the space.
Okay. With your man
no, and I make a say we need to look at that. Okay. But to be honest with you, if any specific criteria, for example, in 2022, yes, about 2023, no, Yusuf Basigi, and Baba Nuhumalam, and Joyce Botti, Echo TSG Hoffenheim, Echo exchange programs are. There was no specific criteria that was looked. The only thing the FA considered was at that time, na ye pese yema women's football no, ekosro, and we needed to build the capacity of the coaches in that area. And the coaches mentioned domoko ina na women's football coaches. Omufri hono ya de Messi Tegokwaku, Edna Quagrin, Anita Redu, and then Anoche Frimpong, Echo Holland. Sorry. Echo Holland. Almost they went for a similar capacity building program. In fact, any coach in Kwao, even in the field of refereeing, we've taken referees to Saudi Arabia, we've taken referees to Morocco, we've taken referees to Europe, all on capacity building basis. Usually, ayana adiebi oha. Prof, don't worry. Ayana adiebi oha. Your friend of partnership between the MAs, that is the member associations, no. Now, there's a partnership na ba. I am mostly exchange programs and a facility availability. In the exchange programs, they say ABA Wales, or may organize UEFA license B coaching course, or more organize program nesa. They will give you an opportunity to bring your coaches to come to the course and benefit from the training. Into coaches are you pen them down and you send the coaches there. And then no matter build or capacity, then they come back into the local space and come and help. And year 1, 2, more facilities available. We had that relationship with Morocco, under 17 cohort, Black Queens cohort, under 20 cohort, under 20 Mano. We had a similar program like that with also France, under 20 Mano cohort, under 20 Memano cohort, and I think under 19 in Sokoho. Usually says our programs na a opportunity for you to develop talent and to also build the capacity of your technical men. Into a opportunity naba. And then the FA sees that Kiyoyu Fatao Salifu, he's been underqualified Heart of Lions to the Premier League. Apart from Heart of Lions, no, he was the assistant coach for Karim Zito since 2020. Yakwaje Wafu Benin, he was assistant. Yakwaje Afcon Mauritania, he was assistant. Obai, he was assistant for Karim Zito until say assistant Zito Eddie Desmond Abba, he was still the assistant. Currently, he is a national U15 head coach. Okay. You understand? Gordon Atram is an assistant coach for the Black Galaxies. And Atram in the area of youth development. You can talk about also Winfred Dormon, who is also an assistant coach for the U20. You understand? And in that area. Then you talk about Ghazali, who has also been a key talent identifier and developer, especially at the grassroots level, or from schools and colleges up to the time our bar House of Folk, trying to coaching time, Baseke Holy Stars and all those things. So these are coaches are almost several in the coaching space for a very long time. And the FA feels that look, they are part of the coaches in the system, and it is not going to be them alone. Some coaches had an opportunity to upgrade themselves. And I do this time, they should also get it. Next time, if an opportunity come, other coaches will also get the opportunity to go and upgrade themselves. Into
for how long?
No, this one.
Next year.
No, next year. I think it's for a week or so.
A week.
Yes.
License B.
License B. So okay. So usually I know the say, license coaching courses now. You go for a 1 week intensive, theoretical course. Muria. You come home and do practical for about 3 months. Buffy abe practicals in about 3 months, and they will send supervisors to come and supervise the work you are doing.
Okay.
Now then you go back to class again for about a week or two to do presentations and other things. And for the first week, a classroom work or theories in those things. They will come to the field and do the practicals na supervisor aba abe supervise ejuma na omo ye na hwe ne omo ye no de omo kosua no is it what they are implementing omo free wa they will go back again before they are certified into in phases
into Wales license B no Ghana license C equivalent na
there be now ye courses aye wo Ghana ha no CAF lines CAF ena issue licenses no ye o D C B and A. Now, CAF when she say mono may ready a CAF a document be on the buyer. Omoye and say the license A in CAF is equivalent to the license B in UEFA. The license B is equivalent to license A in UEFA. B here is B in UEFA. C here is C in UEFA. However, recently CAF review sanema no. A mo kire say okuta CAF line, okuta UEFA license A. Uteni na ode ba Africa ha be ye adwuma, you will still need CAF license A to be able to work here.
Sana
akoye. Even if you have UEFA license A, you will still need CAF license A to be able to work in Africa.
And say where is the so be ban for so?
No, so be ban for so. Because currently as we speak, you see Nimdiano and Prof Ariaba ko say hu ni say ye content coaching content no and I say content of teaching content, let me put it that way. Teaching content no enye the same. What they are going to learn in Wales and what they are learning in Ghana may differ in a few ways because the environments are different, and most of the contents now they develop it based on the environment. So it's just an addition to the knowledge that you have. And I oko upgrade, oko nye bi aka ho, e de aba beboa atete nkwala. Enye se de wosuo ha no to atwene. Akofa foforo e de ato trim there bi. You are just going to add up to whatever you have. Perhaps it's even possible so obekwa kodu ho no. Na niam a wosuo ha no bebrebe, eno ana osakosuo ho. But yesi nam dodo ensen kwan.
Wales license B no ebe equivalent to the
equivalent to CAF license B.
Ewa
ha. Because Wales license B no enye se Wales UEFA.
Okay.
Because Wales no omoye under UEFA, they are a member association under UEFA. Okay. So it is UEFA that will award that particular license and Wales, but they will do it through the Wales Football Association, just like Ghana. CAF and award, but they do it through the Ghana Football Association.
Okay. And the Sheikh Tofik is senior communication officer from the Ghana Football Association and the Sportsnite. So what you see now far or the morning church the movie brina it's me
Prof me feel
me ada mo
we a guy
with it sets dazi go mo jama de she wa ha or the be wura amanone enkomonim na afi wi a yasan de nkomo no asan beto so anom she no so ma me say Mr. Yaw apia enso hanom ya me adom no so be boy nkomo akra say ohwese Mexico so class ni bi egu so ebo modern league nim ebi nso teteto baro yesa na ma sitie e odwumadi a mudin ma communications and the most important thing for them now na Mr. Yaw apia ha o de nkomo bi na betua san ba na fe asana kwale bi a was scrutinize names na eno so etua san ba nti set se bibia e kama de
o nyame adom bibia e boko bibia
de so
na means here
but as a new year was why slow kakra
nya slow sa un se no my slow baby
okay true democracy maintain kan
yes
WB United Philip Nson kan and afen so kra support fidelity above all in support fidelity
no
the year 2026 maintain kan
untin kan
2026
me mom de in support fidelity o mo na me di o mo di pa
o mo na di o mo di pa
o mo kan na me ni o mo ni
o mo kan de
okay
me see o mo maka me nyomo ninti including wo crowd tie kwa ena maka including on no tie kwa me nyini ni
set we dey fa
o mo nyina me nyomo
tie bi
okay
my pointers no ne nkomo ne awunya wa buchire no
Matias
ese ni nyina ne aka ne amafo hwe
aka ne amafo be hwe
aka amafo say your YouTube so say
no
your YouTube yes sabos
YouTube Asempa 94.7
protected in the YouTube
e wo box no box secretary but we yourself and kutem eno no
say say ade ne you unity no so yen kata so
and to be atimi bem no kama pa okay Asempa 94.7 FM amanono nsam kakra ye nsa kano na ene eye juada ene eye 2nd of February 2026 and say February busme de eye busme ana say ye brutal busme pa and say enya fede agro ni say birthdays awodo ni nyomo bebre enso eno ntiyenko Barcelona say Barcelona forces say the Hansi Flick eye coach and so gina na so pa and so here Barcelona bubuko na odioma di Super Cup no kwafi eye Real Madrid for ensem oguso ebo adwuma league no onu an eguso na so lead ahwesem no ombetimi agina bianso etimi akonkan na that bi ade se coach eko anasa mu ja ne kwan na se coach edru ba bi na mpo na adwuma waye no eja ekoba ne so ontimi nto so bi mpade a ene se omo pe nipa ba ko a obetimi abese coach nanan aye adwuma na bianso etimi akonkan ukopiem ewo Italy former Barcelona player Self Fabregas minu ekase na se adwuma obo edema aye komono enye adwuma ketua enti eni amene kase na se Self Fabregas kwambia so Barcelona force ono eno wadi nani edi akide na so mudi nani edi akide nene so betimi akofa owurai emra na se Hansi Flick enso efio ekwa obetimi ababbo adwuma de am Barca na bia so etimi akonkan kama pa Sense Jean Philippe Mateta player or France ni wosina kan edema Crystal Palace bubukodum na AC Milan for epeno nanso eniya meno ekasa de esi wan hwani ya na say week besim no abrantness obekwa koye surgery ni nyina anese na match ba ko obonde ma Crystal Palace no nanso opraye enti enyadia in the next 3 to 4 months no obetimi atoaso asia kan ede ama bubukodje ede Crystal Palace weni sma enen so aba ye ka enji won sensem eprawun sensem de Mikel Arteta head coach edema Arsenal no akasa osi Bukayo Saka eya Brightness or Peki empono enji emra omuni Leeds United Asia no but na nya de na se da wosoro sa ba de ba ko opese oye ne se wotina omo ebo Carabao Cup na Saka Cup no na se nya de ode Bukayo Saka enso ekwa akobo essence UPN se sei ano ice into ohwanimu sempo kwambia so ebedu weekend die na se Bukayo Saka na ne ho atono na fe wotimi aba ebebesi akan edi etia Sunderland weni nsma na so ura ne jadi Mikel Arteta enso odi etudwa ehon ma de ensem enso ema sene se Timanity ede Galatasaray minu kasomu Turkey ehwa na Victor Osimhen osinaka edemomu na se kwempono enia minu kasede ede kata tintin ede akoma Messi se Messi fi Inter Miami hona fi bra eye US bra na fi Turkey nempono bebrisi akan foma na bianso entimi enkonkan enti weni nsma na se ne Galatasaray fonso ede akwakoto Messi eja eye nasoye na Upamecano eye defender ede ma Bayern Munich bobokono sesi amino ekase nyense ja ne contract no aba na yeye omuye ne bia na brante mpese obesan ba sesi amino ekase de Upamecano ajatum asan nyense to aye 2030 ena abrante be koso esi akan ede ama Bayern Munich bobokono entweni latest a eno so eba ede ema na bia so etimi akonkan kama pa na se semne dosun na N'Golo Kante eye France ni osina kan ede ma Al Ittihad ewo Saudi Arabia na meno ekasa de paperworks no na se ade a akoye enti se kwambia so abrante ne jed N'Golo Kante meno ekasa de na se deal no emra na se trumpe window no eja 7 o'clock ya na eba na wie na se meno ekasa de na se nkrata semne de dikan atodwa enti abrante na se kwambia so bibia koye nko ade a obetimi age penesi akan ede amafina ba tibu kontiweni nsma eno nso etime wepima mede ema senesa brante ba ko sina kan de mo eche bubu koniti de Rodrigo Mendoza na menu kasadi Atletico Madrid for omuse kwa biaso abrantenes omu ehia no enti ene menu kasa omuni abrante no awie sempo no bekwa kosi akan ede ama Atletico Madrid ntweni nsma ene nso ababetom ti Rodrigo se de nurse waye Atletico Madrid for omu a player enti ene nso ede ehono se Nico Williams abrante ne yesi 2025 imuno ene man se dem koye emfama no se de abeto dwa no echemu pa from Bosimi anase na wotwe maku ensia ekopem enwotwe abrantness nyade obetimi asia kan entiweni nsma from Aled Bubao omonso asoye na senese Spanish national team no edin sembi aba ensema mo ekane se koya branta ne jen Nico Williams ni prano ene ko atina na aba ene ko atina na aba se ne se nyame atoma na se Jumbusmi no eye World Cup no mun behia branta yie pa enti kwa bia so na se sadwi bia so ye ana afa mpono nura bia ze so branta efa an ho betimi atono de se de World Cup no June no betimi ase akan ede amomo no nso on betimi anso aye na bia so etimi akonkenti nei Nico Williams prano omu enjai emfama aye Aled Bubawo nkoa essence Spain ko World Cup na omu behia Nico Williams na pe oni yama etimi diagro no na bia so etimi akonkai kama pa na Michael Carrick akasa de nei de owura woni etudwane se nyame nuko se de na so onye empono permanent coach emfama Manchester United but se wo hwenim se money betimi akonkai money konkai ko adia ene kwan bia so sempani for ne sempono permanent coach at the Manchester United dia se ne se Marcus Rashford no na sa branch obekwa akofo ne back Ednafi eye Barcelona na ono ankasa so abani diem ewo eye Manchester United for ascent winning sma eno so eba me de to anim na bia so etimi akonkan tonna was bo kola kofa Brighton Jerry James na se Wilson wakwa kofa James Wilson de P Scotland said so Scotland ni 18 years na Brent Eddie entiani ameno ekasa de na se James Wilson aba be kan tonna hospital for ensa ono so betimi asia kan ede amona bia so etimi akonkan ya Brent bia Nelson ni ho hene papa we akoda wetin eba ne bɔ ne dia na so jana so na Arsenal kwa enso epeno by near me no ekasa de de tieni na sa Brent let me bepim e Tottenham Hospital for aso ya enho ensem no enso ye de ema yenguso enkɔ nsema woduma a Brent ne tin e de Karim Benzema Osina kan enema etiabo kono ewo Saudi Arabia na nia meno kasa de nanka kontoja empenimfo edema Karim Benzema no mpeso obesan by nia meno kasa de na sa Brenton anwumre ya wajetum ono nso asan kontoja sonkokra ede ama Etihad bubukona eno nso ekoye ntisese de ono nso jana so enwo ensensem no enene mede ema na bia so etimi akonkan sem ne de eja edoso by ento aso de na ese kokopim our Brenton G Eddie Hugo aye Bolin sesia me no kase wa Johnny aye Brucia Mönchengladbach awo fi aye bonese mamu aso 3.5 million euros weni sika nesa Brenton nesa bono Hugo aye Bolin enso a Johnny Brucia Mönchengladbach de bia so ekonkan enso Edmond weni sma enso etimi abetodwa ene mede emo on Asempa 94.7 FM uram ewo YouTube nesa no nesa kutem kama pa na bia so etimi akonkan Crystal Palace bobo connect me complete abrante eye Georgian Strand Lawson se omra wonfi was emra Messi akan from Crystal Palace bobo kono 47 million pounds we any sika we ni package na so mo de akofa eye striker no enso afi eye Wolves ono so ebebesi akan na bia so etimi akonkan enne na bia so etimi akoye na de tiene Andron eye mbono na se Lodo ono sina kan de makomo kono ewo eye Italy mamu se 12 million euros eno ne sika na ese nso atimi abano ansa Brente enso empono agridi no obabesi akan ede amakomu bu konti sene sempono Andren eye Lodo ene de neso aba to komo ebabesi akan enso ede amount hu ensensema enso eba no on Asempa 94.7 FM 7 de na ese dosum Chelsea Brente ne de ede Mamadou Sarr said sir abrante ne kopiem ewo stop bubukono ewo eye ne se French League 1 enso ewo France ebutime se ameno ekasa de ne sa abrante no esanso aba Chelsea bubukono aba beto so esiakan enso ede amom kama pa Atletico Madrid bubukono se Tompe deal no ne se ne ya nwumrei ena awie na no ana Obed eye Vargas meno ekasa de ne so no so ne so epiem ewo Atletico Madrid omu asoya obabesi akan ede amona bia so etimi akonkan kama pa sene sempono eye Afan Jose onu so enede nese new AC Milan player for 2026 na bia so etimi akonkan tuweni sma eno so etimi abepima yede ema on Asempa 94.7 FM and 7 de edoso na mitwaso na fe Professor K Wallace ababeto so ede amamo esanse oye February born nyame atuma ede ochna nti ene ne birthday no in advance ene egusua nti anwumre de na se New Town Zongo Rice nti wono na ya ambassador nti ochna de em se ochna obi abenya bi e wo ha ne mo nti na me boa ochna de obi ansa beka
ese mama bengazi ayi money kuntobri ho
no ochna your birthday de
ese ja kwa pia na mami hu
se ya unko ho
kwa pia na mami hu money kuntobri no ya unko ho se ya baby e ho fa
ya se no unko me kwa me unko ho
ozu unko
but ochna de
ese ochna
de we de miame tu nkra na ma no ochna de ambassador na edi ne birthday enyo obi a ambassador na edi ne birthday nti eno no Prof mami mponsia but ene eye Obed Nana Kwame Nketia Brekum Chelsea ene eye Obed Nana Kwame Nketia ne birthday enyume kwa na nkese ni ndinkomo ene ye ne birthday eno ame hwa no frame o se dazi mete won kanche and is the only club chairman Oma mitumi tu kwa amana ni koye commentary true Nana Kwame Nketia and osaye chairman bia ho ono de mo a wo fire no kwa no wo fire ni wi no afre se bra
we say Nana Kwame ni ati
no checho the way normal city unso bi wo ha wo kana sema no why any temple abi
Nana Kwame Nketia mo no mudi ade ankanye eni o
Obed Nana Kwame Nketia ene ye birthday
omo na didi eto ankanye eni
yeah we say happy birthday
namba na chi
you say wona me wona mba na chi enti Obed Nana Kwame Nketia happy birthday to you nyame ensha na afi onka unso ne Dr. Kwame Chi and Dr. Sir Kwame despite enti em say ene second year Kwame for birthday pa enti ochina na kwasi for nso edi omo de
ochina chi so na emze muspaka nso edi ni de
ene people no na say emu ye pa o
anti muspaka de ni say no eno no mitimi
wo de be bata ho
for kitimedi na for fitimedi na ye di no muspaka de
so wo de ne ye 10 ana muspaka de ne ye 4 ba ene mimi ye closer mimi ye 7 bunti
7 10
sa I mean sanka wo de di wo de wie
me kata mani na me nge bia me skip me de ne nko 4 no Inti I still Asempa 94.7 FM Sportsnite no asogu so outie no show no e wo YouTube so nti ko so obetien but no so ma me say FIFA World Cup 2026 no eba na ebe ko so US Canada Mexico na oyese na ese ko so na se every gold group omo de share so kwatian sa ba omo ehwe anim se package betian sa koso de amawo apese de wani tian sa chirim e World Cup US Canada Mexico into way of chance I beti their travel na Ghanaians bibrina apese de wani tian sa chirim na ko chair Blasters on the World Cup world biggest stage no so no jumaku amudin ne every gold groups omo ese Ghana supporters travel no more package ho everything be a person will take care of your betia sabwa registration and then consultation on betia sabwa visa processing on beboa na fe travel health insurance so on betia boa na fe so World Cup air tickets so on betia boa round air trip airfare and afen so kan internal air transportation 14 nights accommodation with breakfast na afen so plus an official air Blasters air fan JC nti ukono omunya o sa akwa bia na JC wa kwasa ija o se ko pebito awanya bia nto o mesa ma bia kan no stress no confusion, just football, passion and unforgettable memories. And Jumequa, Omudin, any Ebi Gold Group, Omo Ediaba, Omodiada, say choose from almost standard air corporate economy, and I say corporate business, no air packages, no or Edmount. It is standard air package, no. $8,900 standard. What I say, no reason Mexico so kwa ubetwi ubenya pillow ba kubia da so ba open your odi tibe two pillows na do na san two pillows so and no package ni different but we standard. What I say, $8,900 and our seats no limited into one can one call any money so between hard dream pa nti ohwema frɛ Ebi Gold Group for 053 780 4885 053-780-4885 053-780-4885 and 054-99-5223 054-599-5223 na oni Ebi Gold Group yentwetwe nkomo ukomo email no so a www.ebigoldtravels.com na oni penfa atwe nkomo website no www.ebigoldtravels.com na afi wa woko into office no was Sakumo no Estate Junction and building no the same with cheesy pizza. Now if you would when you transfer 20 a big gold group say it's a golden experience and the mount until let's take Ghana to the World Cup where she shares some cry can for the amount maybe obiano only a big gold group the denko for World Cup no until bomodian that say only between said this house Sonia Shabwa a standard no crown bia a bit boa maniama at 22 the amount price pin she shares some cry price pin diaba price pin my catch that say a pins.com.gh na price pin phone pin for say udi omo isi share sun queen udi hujima obenya golden ticket no connectia golden ticket no ombe gada 30 lucky winners ya select ba coupe on be drive home the car na why car na precope but more than that don't just listen to me but more than that so best start here play into be call pricepin.com.gh na for name pin for 20 days so terms and conditions ni applied. Price Pin or see together we play. Price Pin say regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. One more actually ana yeah the Sportsnite and then you made so ever. Na you may go back time back come so buano gold board jewelry. Gold board jewelry from paying for say now December mama for the bro nya basa ni say one mama on set make and ska kwa gudie. But more than that let's celebrate New Year February ni every me after for na and yegusu edi dia kope match until we money send message cause gold jewelry no roll out the golden carpet just for you into your one aba kroma na ebia wes Mexico so bansa hwekeke ubo nso no aba no abeto dom what I say ubo nso a wes na ma esi ekoso na ense nso bansa hwesa akeke ni na e ma wakwa ba de bagana na step into season we magical and afi ukọ stunning showrooms no e won kan Kumase no shop online jewelry.goldboard.gov.gh jewelry.goldboard.gov.gh now we use exclusive code way now also the room now waiting any gold board from paying for 20 seconds also about chopper check the bit in the amount of phobi now obeka febo the dazzling gold board no a masterpiece show iconic gold tablet no a West Palace Unilagazi but more than other so do who between gym now bo money ma etia kwa the amount tagging glowing pictures no captivating pictures no our social media platforms no so na fi intimi ne also make a decision no na the most gold no on sabetia san ka bi gold board for kachi gold board is shining brighter than ever but more than other say only gold board from paying for between this also na Ghana is calling na unya gold board na you don't just buy just gold you carry a piece of Ghana with you wherever you go tibo more than other so do between san gym na mo e ma nyina ya sum enti enjoy Power Jet Batteries, the Roxy Ventures na kofaba na Power Jet Batteries so your commercial driver and I say a private car driver you me kwa wodo no na da motor na da yangu ono the best agent the ma yangu e Ghana onya bas body na me ko bi say mu an interview no ano say prof battery you super no Power Jet Batteries nti e do phone fan enko ma me complain sales ne kama na bo ma ne ma tie ko edman abobo ya ne ho ko ne ba nyam sell Power Jet Batteries the Roxy Ventures na kofaba na omi located was Salon Sports Runabout. Mr. The Roxy Ventures phone paying for Sunday and Shishaba. Also, we have found calcium carbides and can find carbide say carbides, calcium carbides. Now, calcium carbides no fit afford now face where the status no use open the papa dia, but more than that say only the Roxy Ventures bedroom come. Now, money is 0242 314 774 0242 314 774. A Sherman, a Kowa Nasu. Opportunity Enterprise on Sabetia Cabin Crime. Everybody should be able to kind. Kumase, Kwame Choba Enterprise or Pampaso. Everybody should be also a magazine. Amokom Macron Junction. Kaswa to Uniba Junction. Swedro to magazine leading to Takrati. Oh, nah. On Sabetia Power Jet Batteries. Nafi calcium carbide. So, on Sabetia Cabinets also the piano. Also, Udi Edi. Betway from paying for say we must step it up with air fans no we mo ebo ma chede so ko beti abo ma ne mati akwa dia mom nti whenever we bet e was sports casino bi am no we betimi de ho atwensa gym we be any points our points ne could be converted into cash gakudi nti bo mo de under so de betwensa gym madam bi osu a uza kasa fofo o se kudi ba de kill na so niska no ba kudi no se kudi ba de kill nti no it's that easy bo mo de under so de betwensa gym. The best part no say obetia convert air cash no and na aboama ne ma etia kwe no redo na obetia say you no send dey place new bet no strings attached so start enjoying the whole new way to get recorded with Betway but more than that Betway betway.com.gh betway.com.gh. Terms and conditions are applied. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Na obetia no bet responsibly. Uni mu fengo twen fa onyim avia ka bet was get way more. Wo mo techire ana ye di dwumadi ebro. Ye kan na bet fox nso aba. Bet fox say we aviator lover. Wa ope aeroplane too far na ye ni pilot no team no. Na goodie na aviator no. Na bet fox drop hundreds of thousands of free bets. Also immediately signing up our bet fox no. Unya 10 free bets. The other very good news is say cash out is smooth and sign very fast. What are you waiting for? Are about trending. Sign up now. betforce.com.gh. Now join the thousands who are flying too far and now sign winning. Betforce, we boost them. Betforce air license regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. One more actually and it is actually some Queen 18 Sabrel. I'm almost an Yama ACL co which media you go to 80 more. Brian, inti Messamra Brian so Brian appear here.
Prof,
okay. And yeah, minim say over ban fin dia so ha na aboa na camera net me a capture camera pa e wo hanom nti ene studio ha no me ne bra Mr. Yawapia ana afin so gra no Sheikh Tofik ana wa ha ye de twumedi ni 18 sabremu na mom sana nyama esi ekososha so am say Sheikh Tofik akantam adinsie se me adoma adwada ne yawo da bia no betene kan utwumedi so nti matters are related to the Ghana Football Association be address na fe ni o some percentage so so san address na fe so ye fin chen ba so no was address ni nyina so nti Sheikh Tofik communication is the fat guy no o te homa na onim ni oyen so na wa kire ni pa bere adwuma ana ni onu ankasa so de adwuma na wa kire no enso ADD nti Sheikh ne no ha no nti ya na wa hye no so e de amame Brian
Prof.
Issues na me dem ma no.
Of course.
We proper check kama na afia he.
En chete for na e ma ye ho.
Kete ko e to. See o slim man temo baby. Oh, to no relevance dey ade ade na season we ene wo kunya ba na shake so e dey na ntima.
It's one of the questions na e wo meeting said maybe Santi shake for head.
Na fi ya hwe. I say another time bi o san also say obeko. I say no so why din wo
probably tone undertone there's an undertone for the tone
so we declare intentions no club one stakeholders am Africa brand stakeholders obi opo bua on the business you bet me football no you know then they plan so one start say omo plans when they declare them on disadvantages no into betin abaji position bo say na afenya man koso no because what tapo emfa Ghana Premier League still here sponsors e betia boa but say 11 wise phone komo ya koso enya nika chacha ne ho konya ba ne ordini na the portfolio by mama na nkrata so onhwem no mfa no yie mrati
Prof one thing me sure say a bit me about say naturally the cat gina how penasa as a human being but one thing that you cannot take away from him any growth as a politician not NPP ni NDC politics as in America but within the football enclave how he has grown within the political landscape, within the football community, no, it is something that AFA and say what do we need in development nature ever since a movie from the FA Cup committee chairman into Nedjum as the FA president. He has grown in that steady progress now. For me, I think say a good. Say Ekobas eventually there's emerging reports are ever say Nitoya Okwe. There's an undertone of the third term declaration and answer discussions are because as politician as he is any independent audio manimno oda opewumpe there will be agitations as to say uncle for the third term and answer uncle so as smart as he is ebi awadwe be say oh obi adome but when you get to the grounds na kasa na independent din komo one on one ebi Sheikh minua panini he's been there for me certain times ebia me yebone bia ontimi nka no public but say me for me phone na me friend we chire na me ne kasa at that time he will not treat me as a colleague in the media space but he will treat me as a young brother officer madin sem hunu a say o treat me makwan ntino no kura bia wasem ne bia na obetimi aden aka kire me behind the scenes e betimi am so matutu na mode asiye so going around I am sure say me nye too surprise say obebisa empanyfo no a omo na kabo mema na administration eye intact no omadwen kire ene omotiri po efa the possible third term na esese okono say emu jona emu da ho of course they will be the ones who decide say mandate no the best nsa na so mo fan nsa enti enye me won pii say this kind of turn eba and then we go to empanfo we say more on the grounds obehu regional associations ne be na problems omo face as associations said be ya obetimi aboa so ano e de amomo as their leader and I say Penino Domano at the highest level. So for me, I think that is a step in the right direction. Whether that's on in the yard, whether that's on in the yard, in his mind, any administrative modos, no, if you say this is the time for him obetimi akodia. But don't forget, say when your opportunity is serving as the second vice for a CAF, our core tournament ABBA. He's had the opportunity to meet other FA in form. Sure. Say obe tapping into a munim dear now on your access to FIFA was champagne from paying for a brain to a also so obe tapping a lot of knowledge. So compares our knowledge now obinyano within the space of time or their core a free Ghana football or their core outside Noah. It will never be the same as time or started the first 4-year term Noah or Ghana Football Association president in Kwan. So he needs to engage a lot of times and then make sure say they are making the right decisions and they're making the right turns to make sure that Ghana football no able to me akonkai. So we can only wish president well and then say anything be or the to the benefit of Ghana football and we all benefit from it because the football ecosystem no say cash no inflow no a treme down it be to me akaina. So we can only wish a president well and say adebia oye no enkoso ye entimi emfa emmanuel Minia Sheikh can be efa coaches are echo Wales no or can be say there's actually no criteria. Me panicho there should be a criteria. I am not against yefa coaches be there makoba bia. I think say it's about a week or two and I remember kan wa say there are some players be compare ye omu peer free system no na omo ba. O man na kasa betimi ayomo a national project I could that way when the talent in kita no Ghana like strikers after Samoan, but we did best 17 years. In the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, say making a national project, not even the career trajectory the company. He is so much interested in it. Now you man making the right career decisions. Osi kwa mu Ghana never benefit here, and you out of order. I went further by saying say yankasa no eso outside no. Yes, we are saying who yare by not trying to attach players to certain individuals. Ebia boy be a pure dreams FC. Because of pure dreams FC, brushing the talent in the kitchen aside, and then we want to look at it from the fact that dreams FC, I mean the shadow, any cat, any of a jijimu, and air running, all the plan be attached beyond the talent in the kitano. Ebiana player be a PA, now or a chief of staff player. Because or a chief of staff player, you don't care what I say or quality enough for him to be developed, and I said. The DNO and found but be a free banner and a interest and wama a football in so for me yes ebia osha we for them on the mobekasa yanka ket den enko for en echo but ebia ket and administrator atena who said that be the next 4 years no ye pese yenya a lot of youth development e okroma etino ya hwem wa yi coaches be 5 bia omo a bit of a track record say eba enkra atete nkakra no a omo ye be without having enormous education and say backina then we obuan kakra bia obetimi akoso a there should be that criteria na wo hono mo a e chese we why we nti say ofa we for domon na ye bisa so the enti na opike no a there's a whole prepared those year backing na your friends the selection no to be part of omunya sa benefit no offer god na trauma there's something behind the decision and that's the decision that is going into a year picking him it's ordinary corner urban unim say obedrua adjuma we na addition and so the adjuma we action and say you expect this end results in the next ABA 2, 3, 4 years short term medium term long term plans said be a banner for so the baso next time oh yes selection be a defeat obi or anything against you meaning the problem make no say what of course it going forward no say chance but how the Ghana new coaches be of course rules for association no omon frame me ya omon send me email say men am selecting famra they will definitely send it to the general secretary of the Ghana Football Association and the Ghana Football Association and they have the right and the mandate say ombe choose omon feel say ombetimi aboa the football system in terms of coaching no na etimi akoso the coaches need here some of this refresher courses and some of this education omon here bebre na etimi e de akoyanim whoever is selected no enyame problem once or the requisite requirements na ebema wetimi yatimi selected or Ghana need I am all for it because akoba enye ono nko na be benefit o man na betimi benefit but then there should be something ebe back every selection that is made said be ya enkoma ekwan enna ho bebre na obi opese sometimes ebi ade omoye omanya with any bad intentions but ubo so yes esie ho bakwan a abo bia ewura mu bi obi pa bodi mbone a obeka se ho yanka once you away but ebia bekom no nanka owo the track record for each and every one of them you then get to know say anyway in as much as free hand eba no or you then o deserve it because a club like Dreams FC or model there clearly a development of young talent from Division 1 eba besi Premier League mo omba maka omunko obi mu ne ade nyina no their motto has always been developing young talent. It's all be said for Domo now or one person ebia Dreams FC players or produce so nyina no he has been part of that process now be seen there. And it's as what kind of coaches are for Krompa or me coaches are you know so vested in developing talent. Karim Zito money idea. These are coaches or more the track record say Oman Accra obetima that Accra Makraba be a right professional player no team e dia him. So sometimes Mesremia Sheikh say going forward no aya mayen document I know they have it because offered ubisan se see ya obetimi abobo ebia for domon player we oboa ma bedu say player oboa ma bedu o de atram ka ho a obenya bia abobo de amount ba jo ase but say ye bibi ya document no e na adin beto odwai ya publish ni nyina e ka obia adwenbone woni tim anotum because ade na akoka there's fact backing the claim that you want to go and then fight against it no it's going forward and I think say eno e ya de ba kwa me beje ho say ebetimi akoso medima no sida shake asa bam biem no e Ghana Premier League no Prof Obekaya you start season and I make catch say House of Oak team na mahwe no a team that is very compact at the back and a better thing just someone kasa a committee individual blunders at the back and the team bet me show more than 2 goals. But one thing that I glaring team is that omo lack creativity up front and omo strikers are Sebi you can rely on them say obetime amount 10 12 13 15 goals. And maybe I am making a prediction say Hearts of Oak ebenya a lot of drawn games ewo omo league matches now omo bonus esan say omo shebedin and omo so esha no eyedin so league no so far matches ayabo yabo 21 matches Hearts of Oak awe ni mu 9 adro mu 9 and omo lucy emu 3 from the first position equals the 10th position. So you medium or no that league log no sro no or what the least number of losses in terms of a year 2 goals by two matches spent on losing now. Hearts of Oak is the team what the least number of losses. That is 3. But what I say, Adriana Stars not that second no. I lose 5 games. Bibiani Gold Stars not that nechi 4 no. I lose 7 games. Kumasi Asante Kotoko I lose 4 games. But amongst them almost any team the highest number of drawn games and then we Adriana Stars every month and Bibiani Gold Stars Heart of Oak is the second team with the highest number of wins and so it tells you clearly say Hearts team has never been defending. That is why time and a close window I was so furious with Omomudi has team names as Omomudi team and has team the problem but Omomudi no problem no. In the first round it was clear out of na Omolake goal scoring but Omantimi anye bibia amfa anye den amfa ho so teams now the first Prof so teams now the first 10 on the league log no. Mediama shot 31 goals. Adriana shot 20 goals. Hearts of Oak shot 15 goals. Bibiani Gold Stars shot 20 goals. Asante Kotoko 28 goals. Samates 16 goals. Heart of Lions 21 goals. Kayola United 21 goals. Nations FC 17 goals. Dreams FC 26 goals. Among the top 10, Heart of Oak is the least side that wash goals. The top 10 15. But so far most of they are the side almost also consider the list 7. It's never because I say referee be abona besa team anymore. Hearts team no omo boss 6 against 11. And the defenders no any goalkeeper e wo adwuma ye pa because ball could do ni mu ho no mo a omo ntimi fanya hwe. Eti player now ball ne interview no. O say once he kept insisting on one thing. Or say when they do the final third, the final third baby I say when attract defense or abedu midfield na actually could do attacking end of only team na opposition team no defending end no na asem ediaba. They had opportunities in the second half and I said transfer window no no na nkombe me aboa I am power coach your friend said Didi Dramani na nkombe me anya a lot of goals in their system. They didn't do it and I'm very sure say it will go against them. Media had to work some Mobile League will be party. Men for one can be. Even Kumasi Asante Kotoko, any Bibiani Gold Stars, have potential more than team my friends had to work because their teams that score a lot of goals. And they had to work team that does the so then they bo now say manage now she first goal. You are likely to win. So when the bonus of manage now first goal, you are likely to win because the tendency is on to equalizer no is very high, about 75%. But also first goal edit yawa. The possibility ube lose and as best ever draw no is very high because show mono so ya dia edne pa. Omo problem no na ni yare na nye yefu yare but they chose not to even pay attention to Adiana and air cause. Pando out of Lions, Eshe Kumasi Asante Kotoko by 3-1. Prof, believe so much in psychology. Adi we are very normal. Your club biane clubber, your cast away in the boogie side. It is clear as a Pando out of Lions, especially Ewo Pando. And as in the voter region, Kumasi Asante Kotoko, where does the Kotoko whichever form Anabibiano, the boogie side. For Timwa, your friends Kumasi Asante Kotoko coming into this game. Na Kotoko enya some nice wins. Be ananka of you say or more kono chasing Dreams FC and chasing Mediama and no more that league in the top room. Nkali so bit for 1 point to be etimi ediaba. But if you look at the score line, not just there was no competition. 3-1 emphatic win against Kumasi Asante Kotoko by team my friends like Pando Hatobland. And once again, Coach Bashir Hayford actually said Kumasi Asante Kotoko team no or Manuel Drew Obekaya from the days at Power FC Ninano na or the team our coach Biano eha Kumasi Asante Kotoko from Power FC and a Kwanbo Heart of Lions and a Nyankopon Fana Currency the late Jerry Asare Shosho and Kumasi Asante Kotoko players no koya ya show mu wanela okaso mo bo ni bi ade even our top 4 me kaipa that time no more library player Bob Zio any one Islamic striker guy biana Ojino Manimo. They were always tormenting Sharif. They were always tormenting Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Eti for a 3-1 win there, it's an emphatic victory against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. I don't know. Menye show so benya bibia Eddie Afan. Kotoko so my appointment of 8 new communications team members. Yes, here, but you see. It looks like any has no football no a movie beyond a way of doing things. But what I say, say Okotana radio so I catch supporters say Saturday yani has or game Saturday yani medium or game Saturday any dreams or game Timumra Stadium no. And you no pen day teams in the Beba Stadium. But what I supporters in the Beba Stadium. Now no Kotoko I think global or something like that. And I'm quite donation at the ma team. I'm quite block donation at the ma team. No, but the catch was because of migration into no. Ebi ana minimum bi otie buakwa. And the abrabo one and tenant into no. Wakotena ebi ahwa pankro no. So now oye circle 111 member of buakwa. Traffic a wom from pankro no ababesi so for like and san wako tan events tan so ko do buakwa no. On team mesele nko meetings e wo ho. But you can migrate these people onto the social media WhatsApp platform now, get them activated, get them motivated, and then bring them. Now you am on something buyer. Now I'm for S, but it was a brilliant idea. Obi because of Obi Otintin on TV in time Emma Stadium. But Obetima donate big kakra. Eddie ama Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Say sikari na ebetimi aba. Na nema na ba mo but say o kase onko tell radio so say na onye prof no K Wallace names enei. Nipa do say pa na wada agility radio for a longer time. Especially in an era foreign leagues now are taking full control of the airwaves. obi wa otie for news statement rekra we analysis kra ontio no we na fro na bia okotie nyuma na so okotie bibi e o baabi it's a side pano so wo de supporter kotena radio no so na get into the twilight of program no obekasa na supporter no antia e de no waka che wan ka hwe amfa nche no but there are some models bi ambetimi afa e de supporters number when was the last time unze kotoko e community engagement Kumasa Sante Kotoko as a brand when was the last time otis o community engagement e bi ni ho. You know, they've taken the team even away from supporters. Or more pet team the parts. Nana Bawu money at the end. Or no, Nana Bawu educo said I'm Kwana Kotoko Boma Chukumasa. When the Obeko Hen Kotoko. No matter team are airborne, Manchester United airborne, when they or no back of Sankofono, or your Mohia Kotoko Beba. But your Uncle Fubu Babi to say, oh, them, okay, be the channel. And then one, I didn't start a movie away no influx of foreign leagues in the airban, especially Kotoko has no more commanding numbers, no. They didn't see the danger earlier on to make sure so on better and crana na urban. Any giant crana san and crana so falling in love with Yamila ma money sankrofona no itino obi sa no Kumasa Sante Kotoko otia swame oti santase obi ti amakom asafo ho a obi sa no Kumasa Sante Kotoko player makom yensa be manso basa crano ano odopa ko bisanse eche anase bia Atletico Bilbao on place obebom be 3 and 4 din dia kire. It is because we sat down on consent and a mass animal equal yet and crying in a free in football. So they don't even have the passion for San Crano. It's important for effort of no at the problem at the brain. So for me, I think that the Omayan a year, I will not rubbish it, but then so mo call back or more tenacity or more formulated policies are a better team no at their Kotoko Saturday one can near because so Kumasia so is until the scene China. Kotoko the next no. So si Kumasa bonten so a. We santi the scene Kotoko the next and son on 1 pp sam na bam. It is how the Kotoko team no e ko show mo kon e ho anka nya de e din. Just that amanfo atiada it's one fan kwa. Enye a problem. He obi na obetri aka tell omoye enye yie. Time na Dr. Kwame Che wo no. Sana ska for to ticket e chema amanfo no stadium e ma na. Meboa. Now Dr. Kwame Che time na number Africa no. Say do some Africa na say esikafo na Kumasa keka bom na so moto ticket na omo chicha. Stadium ni timi bom ma sankrofo no ano. Na stadium ni timi bom ma. But say omo anto ticket ancha omo ma stadium adentia. Because you've taken the team away from them and sometimes they don't see the need to obey team and share as until na very jewa Kotoko bom acha onko hebi. So they should send the team back to them. Omo say omo engage your friend is saying omo ombetimi ye invest your friend is saying ombetimi ye samples and then ombetimi aya analysis around the issue no more how ombetimi aya so mutimi ye no mutimi e de ko and one thing likely for Kotoko or any ne die ni mu sese look Kotoko modern run sese I feel say emwa no credit e ba ko pe team na da sese Prof once na make can be about contributions. Yes, baby, we japade wo no. Eho eno akoma wo. Meboa. Kotoko supporters contribute be the ama omutim na enye omo yade a. I feel it's about time they become a part of the decision making as to why any belly Kotoko modern bit can easily run on the shoulders of the Madrid Barca ye omo de no. Santene will have the power as the overlord of adeni nyina. Patriot say eti ya biem Kotoko no opese oya shake to fake opese oya Kumasa Sante Kotoko modi ben opese ode ye ode ne dia kwachira Santene sedazi opese no so ye Kotoko de no kwan ben opese run no financial sustainability any bibia ono so de dia kwache Kotoko o me nipa betre okay obi apese de ba de modi ba obi ade so ani now go out there and make your campaign and talk to the people who are going to vote for you sankofo enkofo abosumi bi omo tues kadema Kumasa Sante Kotoko it's on their bloodline that you're going to run the club no it's kora campaign on shake akwa campaign sedazi akwa campaign your friend is Philip akwa campaign ye wi en sankofo na to aba ye year president for the next 4 years until so be good team na nima se team ni din ebe ko atechemu no that Kotoko internal politics can never hunt you down. Patriot has it 4 years no one nya de a yes an to ababie mu a wokọ na foforo asen aba but I say obi anenam ne ba bi sa Patriot has it okay that's what I think for me I think that the model should change
asana mema senior manager abamu no Gumwa Jama de shewa Gumwa Prof owura hin
mami nwura mu kakra wo Kotoko Any Premier League.
Kotokoma on the communication team aba. Kotokonya communication.
Mahun communication.
Kotokonya sisi ani communication.
Na so mo kasada da. Chum bere ma kasada da. Ninda ko kasada da. Nti with the communication team ne there. On say the here
just to confirm we just officially confirm them.
To confirm them. The here pa na you performance. Obetimi asaleti ye wo ye hwe omo communication director no Saturday na me no wo e wo kwando Safuduko lawyer Safuduko very good communicator when Sunday do have been no raw
dey na the market very good communicator
say obi wo ho no mu a okasa kire ne members a kwa be fa so akasa ne tone crowd say yes o yo bi a okasa kire ne members a onfa ho ne bia wo pedigi awom onfa ho ne bia 77 impredua san say ye man say to say ye nya bia kra na at least of value ni supporters
okay
any omo a omudi team na echi based on Kumasi Asante with the communication in there Prof but if Kotoko really some person mu ye bibia check the Cup Champions League I la bafa we mediama right back no and I will call her this weekend make sure so much Sundowns Sundowns go 2-2 or South Africa and almost 2-1 Sudan so edu baby positions ni to train the beba but the here pa on the field of play if the team no performance on the field of play the African continent precisely Ghana and Madia Prof obetimi afa communicators ahin ombe kasa but ebedu kwasiada onyo bia wagopama so because say team wo ho na managerial management adwuma technical adwuma players adwuma on the field of player results no Prof eba on kan tro bi so onko parko dabi opa emre bi atwama so Ali Maradona no kotoko bobo match o mo ne kasa kwakwadu se kanewu of blessed memory se has bobo match o mo ne kasa at that time no was squad now Prof so can squad no mo konso mo ye adwuma na de mo anti communication department ne there fine kotoko name but on the field of play Kumasi Asante Kotoko honestly so lift up the game against Heart Supply on the first up Kotoko nya say unya haban kra ntemme uko team uko ni strikers about the 3 strikers quality one Kwame Poku Abetamwa Morphine Donsu ya tiskato mu itu omoka uko midfielder won say yes who be jewu ye adwuma no but ebewi achi no results na de beba no na nya results papa uko ho na wo aso uko so adu no akwakoje uko kwando no akwakoje ube fia a difficult so ube winning enti ye katim the main characters no ye players na ntimi anya adwuma na amawa materials na wato no ntimi anya adwuma amawa problem no matter position na ukuta we enra agama eba wa nipa agama between United president I'm telling you and with opa samre bioti enra oba legono or the latest one in town
Ganes Dangote
I'm telling you agama the latest one I know see me osidazi obrika nim see osidazi me boys ma catch o mo say my eye from and it's omunim no omgu manim asede an ma wie or the latest already the latest one and agama or the bar Lagos
wow
I'm telling you latest one
Ganes Dangote
yes and what they buy and no see or catch me won say one more catch operations manager way a day or say ko catch boys ne say ma ware foforo aye from na my so omunim no omgu manim ase and the nurse no ano no and aside that no mun kan chom say bafu wo kanim enti wo do mu wi amrameji so teams so
any unya befu na
me na o da me dem be ama
na
o no kre
se na wo gigi asemi hu
o da me no se da me wo me wo me ne chance success be barrister
wow
and I mean one or two big man no more around no one say on sa gaman so the every nipa bi obesi obia no ono obedi nkomo emfa hu se wo ye pani se wo ya crowd se wo ye di ono obedi nkomo ono obedi nkomo kama mo hu say yes enti eno as anyam ho say Beche United be nya draw e wo Legon e wo house for enti du ba bia ye teams na ye no ye be ye team ni on say be na John Pente e kaso se Blasters e ko Nations Cup na nke be cup final. He's assistant coach on team nka say yenko. So, assistant coach dey ntimi nya interview John Pente ntimi nya interview so say e koya nke be from group stage. Would you expect John Pente to say that? Onka.
Okay.
But where the performance na ekuta na a difficult so be do final. Per their teams no koye wo Senegal ni Nigeria determination no mo de koye Morocco mo na bo no mo bo no. Aye typical to would compare with the na a be yere pass obe do that final no. Enti e teams na hu tie any e teams ne performance. And na mbisa na Kwame Kete na what is wrong with breakum Chelsea? DNA so breakum Chelsea. Look at the performance of Chelsea. And then you both person a but you be kono Chelsea wia ewo ase ho enti teams ne dey especially kotoko communication ne dey fine aba but the characters no more pitch no so so mo ye adwuma aba Kumasi Asante kotoko no so we supporter would di kotoko tipa du ba bia okohwe kotoko match pa wa we bia wonfo bas nko bi at the same penny for more money ko the main characters no if say player will be so well wetima ye adwuma no e dia mo a omu ane ese ye mo ba omu na ese make sure say enomo ekoye dia mo
okay mama enye adwuma ketwa bi James Kukudazi se onim no
minim ne pa
James Kukudazi
minim ne pa
a former coach of Mysterious Abusuya Bond for Drafts IDK
and former Blasters captain
and then a member of the Ghana Coaches Association na emse me James Kukudazi abako sim ka emse ono kwa training so Italy enti yene ne nkasa aka ne hwe ne nua no meko Wales yi
and waje trophy so ama
se na niam esi ehonom coach e mo ajo bibia e boko de
Onyamina adumara bibia ye okay
okay say what say unia nkuma bi mu so enya kwenya ko Wales a omo eko sua se na ye coachi Is me sure say what since I am member of the Coaches Association of Ghana no.
Oh Mate.
Oh, okay. Sir, I opportunities there to say.
Oh. The main idea is to enhance their knowledge about football. And because I think CAF license either like it's a C or B license. So with this opportunity, they are going to enhance their knowledge about football.
Now you say when you saw opportunity to be pay na.
Oh well, I'm an actual coaching course, okay? And sponsored by Ministry of Youth and Sports to Italy. Actually, we were 4 in Ukraine. So, I'm different from our search a.
Okay, but such opportunity, but everyone say we mom ko Wales, so they no kono Italy. Esa na Italy for enhihia omode eye omo football no. Ebi na ya amunya ho.
Exactly. You go through coaching courses, you learn so many things. Okay. And the point is that you acquire more knowledge about the game of football.
Inti say ebi am say otu kwan wakọ country bi mu de no akoye sa coaching course no no. O license na ukita no o de ba ha emu edusin Ghana de no hu.
Definitely. Definitely.
Na criteria ben na mo penso nya sa opportunity we no wo mo e de select mu.
That was 1988.
The ministry no the criteria ben na mo na mo top coaches and ye ma mo koya na.
Oh, not really.
Na madam funi aban no.
Okay, madam funi aban. There were so many coaches. Okay? The programs you do and I know you are now going to learn a game of football nankasa. Okay? There were programs you do there you are attached to a team. Okay? Then you learn certain things, how they do their training. I mean, there were offended courses, sir. You are not attached to any a club, but you learn the actual football course in Ankasa.
It is a brain on a coaches association.
That no, I don't think so. I mean, I watch it.
Ache. It. I mean, you Satan no same crap. Into this time, yeah, coaches association mo 37 years. 88. 37 solid years. You see the coaches association into this time no mo facilities and we na say mo select coaches no mo ko.
For instance, I believe that, and I'm not saying that GFA president so-called the way to work from now on 1 year that agreement, you understand? In such that, or selected coaches are offended. The alternative coaches in that these are the coaches that they are one call for that course.
Oh, okay. Now more a plan B ha. Even say more a ranking of mumu coaches no e mumu.
To be honest with you, you push muma my certain things. The point is that the coaching association, no, but we are not well organized.
Oh, okay, the association is not well organized, eh?
Yes.
More meetings.
I mean, I make that we are not organized. In the meeting, we don't meet. But yesterday, we had executives, media will meet and other things. But every region there are coaching association, and every region there will be. Okay? Because Central, for instance, I was part of the executives, but at the moment, we are not organized. So my such things, we don't come in.
Oh, okay. But when you're organized and still at mutual use.
Oh no.
Wow.
We are not organized.
Okay. Tenesa mumu ni ranking bia because of semonya well organized need no. Muntimi hye nema bi on table and farmer coaches no project nema mo pese e future no coaches etimi nya.
Yeah, I mean anything like that. We started it. Okay? Then every coach in Polu, before you sign it, team be sign wa. Okay. Who contract na no I the coaches association. Who boom where you away. You understand? All these things. But I want to see maybe to put it.
Because na license A for a long while na my person pursue license A no na say I want dey am think I think say we organizer nka sana ma we na betia san toto na ma hwe kwan betia fa so ma coaches na e pese upgrade no ne ma timi koye de mo no moja everything in the hands of the FA.
Yeah, FA no organize the coaching courses and that is a coaching course license D, C, B, and A. Actually, the late Ben Kofi, okay, over president of the GFA, no, he started the 5-year development program, no. Also, if you are aware of that. Yes. And the idea was that a football or 4 pillars, okay, that is coaching, administration, medical, and a referee, okay. So the 5-year development program, basically, actually, I was part of the resource persons. Just started. A coaching side, myself, I've been coaching in the head. But coaching side, myself and the late Osem Dodu, now funny, I started with the coaching. Then, urban administration now, the late George Gasobre. Then, referee, the late Abovi. Abovia, oil referee, no father. Okay? The medical side, Dr. Fodro, na Akaba, would take a. So, we told the whole Ghana, every region there, a coaching course for aspirants or funding as coaches for football. Yeah, administrators, yeah, medical, yeah, referees. Apart from that, you select on the 12th, on the 15th, on the 17th, now on the 20th. Every region, because we had 2 development coaches for every region. Okay?
Okay.
It's one in there, because we started. I'm going to a basic coaching course.
Okay. Inti na me say me inti dey na ma as coaching association ma as my dormant.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. You see, everybody is busy. Like everybody original.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We are not together.
What do you think is what do you think could be the solution to that problem we?
Oh well, now that senior the FNRMPONU can come in to see to it that such things, so what happened? Utuma gather, Utuma gather hand, to directors. But where's mama? Here coaches, to do our own thing. Okay. First in your executives.
Okay.
Executives. But this year, I mean, a BBI agency.
Okay. Oh, you're training what Italy. There's a Obo Catanasio Cacao.
Anyway.
Coach Obo Catanasio Cacao.
Oh. I believe in certain things. You know, football. Hey, Nechi, me a calf instructor. Okay. And I'm okay that 5 years program. Makauma, yes, started. Okay. So I'm me take up a basic funding aspect, you know. Okay. Now, the point is that a footballer, you see, you can have so many systems, and I'm a boy.
Yeah.
But the point is that I believe that system doesn't win matches. You see, a system, the definition is that or a guideline of a team. The underlying word is guideline. Because assuming that a team rule 4-3-3, opposing team is now a Yoko bonus, no 4-3-3. So, a system is Juma. See, I don't want to draw, and I'm a boy. Anna.
Aye, it's a system near Jumadia 4-3-3, some more draw.
Yes. But yes, sir, a cool bonus. You understand? It is a robot 4-2-3, 4-2-3-1. Maybe so robot 4-3-3. Maybe so robot 3 back. 5 area. Definitely, a kubolus and a moboa.
And okay.
So, that is why the system of formation or a guideline of a team.
Okay.
The underlying word is guideline.
Guideline, okay.
Was over start gamer. I should screen that. Was the position for the Banamoboa. 4-3-3. Was the place in the engine 4 back, 3 in the middle, 3 up. So a 4-2-3-1. You that 4 defenders, 2 then 3 offenders, then 1 ahead. I'm in charge of walk attacker. I didn't only 1 striker.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
4-2-3-1. So you're 1 a striker. I'm in charge of attacker. Kashibola. I didn't striker go see that I'm not there.
Okay.
No. It depends on the movement of the players, how they anticipate or read the game while the game is going on, so that they can move to spaces to receive the ball. So that is why I said that system or a guideline.
Okay.
And system doesn't win much. But one may ask, a system win the matches, sir. Now, or win the matches. And question are there.
Yeah, if systems do not win matches, so therefore, how do one win matches?
The principles of play, both in defense and attack.
Okay.
And the Amamako classroom.
We got them say, boy, some man go wheels cranny, the umbrella one, can we course no hakra. Good. Even see Yamia Doma, MC Behemu more periodically enough. A month 14 years at coaching. I said, a lot of the youth day in day out on mobile person or me edio multi-message coaching with you. A quite a bit and fast our bomb through SR radio program. It's really, Meda was a name so.
But my mama says that football components, or your 4 conditioning, technique, tactic, and psychology.
Okay.
These are the 4 components in football.
Okay. Mate.
In fact, you must dwell on these 4 components together with quality players.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Nti we dey e bedo ase nwumren so.
Okay. I'm also making us.
Okay. Nti coach James Kuku does the former player and then former coach, still a coach and then a member of the Ghana Coaches Association, but I say omo enye organize. Nti ne eno so etia baro no. Sheikh ewa ha. Nti sena medical aka chem no. Sheikh senior manager communications at the Ghana Football Association. Or such a wonderful guy. They say Nkomo bia no okita ne puma sibre ana ono so e de eva anti shake
Prof
Prof
a quick reaction to a quick reaction to Nkomo bia menu idea
okay
na me de president tono atwaso o make key point be say o here baby a house of okuda any the points build up in terms of goal scoring rate no e form nti o ka title contenders na wo you mo frame Alex Ferguson Manchester United o kan se review atwam be nei kra no it is still relevant we say strikers win games but defenders win trophies. Strikers win games, but defenders win trophies. Over here in 2004-2005, Chelsea G English Premier League conceded only 15 goals. Only 15 goals. Mediama SC currently league no at that top. Over here the goal scoring rate of Mediama Obenhu say Omashe 31 goals. Oma conceded 14. A clear manifestation of the fact that defensively Omo are solid. And this whole team now defense in a year, you only need to manage your attack. It can win you the league. A quick retrospect. 2011-2012 Ghana Premier League, Asante Kotoko Nigeria. Oya points build up Kotokoji with 63 points. Almost 43 goals. They conceded 18 in 30 matches. They conceded 18 goals. Conceded can do 20. In 2012-2013, Didi Dramani first season with Asante Kotoko was 39 goals or conceded 23 in 30 matches in the DG League. The second season with Asante Kotoko defended a title no or conceded 25 goals or 36 goals. What I'm saying in all this and say team bia difficult so obetimi ahye no. Team bia difficult so obetimi ahye no. Or higher chance of winning the league than their otimi sheni ehye bi. And this all other clubs now. Ubongu say Nations FC money we mu no keka eni nyina no. Club bit say Aduana Stars was 20 goals. I consider 12. Defensively they are very strong. And such a club is also capable of winning the title. Has a share 15 were considered only 7 goals has are considered in the season out of 21 matches and yet double digit a single digit. It tells you that defensively they are very strong, and to win the league title you have to be defensively strong. And the title contenders no we has Frimenye.
Okay.
We are Frimenye
based on stats. Yeah,
based on statistics. They are key contenders of the title. Oye club it say Bibiani Gold Stars. Was 20 goals or consider 22. Obiti say Karela was 21 or consider 23. You understand? Dreams FC are 26 or consider 23 in 21 matches. Indeed, the number of goals are considered doors or sunny, the number of matches are above. Clearly, such a club cannot get close to the title because Oshe there, all right. But the strikers will win the games for you, but your defenders will have to win the trophy. That is when they defend and defend solidly. And the top 4 clubs now, in my estimation, Mediama runaway leaders. But we have trainer Kana, Aduana has Bibiani Gold Stars has a better chance of winning the title say Omumi and Sankwa than the 2 other clubs now.
But one thing missing I want to say one explanation as examples not the mine. One thing that is missing is the fact that these clubs where clubs are they had goals in them. House of Wood do not have. That's my worry. Once you bought 34 games, you bought 21 as I speak to you now. I cut 13 matches. Out of the 30 matches, out of the 21 matches, no, House of Work actually 15 goals. It means that Omuntimi equate 1 goal per game.
That is true.
Okay.
And one of my biggest concern the one because for more defense there. Senke ye na kai vino Omuntimi ratio 1 goal per game. Then Tofik argument becomes stronger because they are not conceding. It's about 1 2 more. But we know the goals are not. They are struggling to get the goals. But what I say, it's as I predicted. No, there will be a lot of games on double draw. They will not lose and they will not win.
Okay, so the statistics go on to show say, even with that Prof legacy in front of goals, Omuntimi Shano, they are third on the table. Even with that, they are third on the table. What it tells you is that they are moving at a snail's pace, but doing the most important things in the game.
Third on the table doesn't mean say other teams no so slow in Tiana.
I understand. Okay, so that could also be a possibility. Yeah. So if you are doing, let's say, research into this, that could also be one of the hypothetical questions that will lead us to go for the conclusion.
Yeah, the class. We in if you the Kojone class, be na class no go for near powerful.
That is true. Why you crowd?
The first other class now here only 32 year for no.
The
32 for no.
It's also possible like that. Then finally on the same thing.
And that is what we see in Africa.
Or can be being so about Kotoko has and Barcelona then Real Madrid. Prof, I've said it and I'll say again. So if the handlers of the 2 teams are listening to us, Kotoko, they should just pick the model of Barcelona verbatim and use it. And it's exactly the model that Barcelona is using.
The blueprint, no.
They should just pick it verbatim and use it because Sunday Sana Barcelona for Omorani activities. The leadership of Barcelona is chosen by the supporters. They vote and they choose the leadership of the club. And they ask in who becomes the president or the chairman or whatever, you have to go through. Kotoko almost similar like that. But the only difference is that Otunfo appoints the leaders and the supporters appoint the supporters leaders. Omo adopted the style of Barcelona. House of Folk model no directly like Real Madrid model. Florentino Perez took back Fede.
Ghana's Florentino Perez.
It's the same thing. So they should also adapt that. Because omo already the two teams. Omo model of operations. Maybe with the how they be draw as a vessel.
Na odute so dey. Say it's Real Madrid. No, and
they me body na sa. Florentino Perez adapted. No, sa pepe name no. How they maybe I was able to remember. Just by the way, Prof. Senior Udika Kai earlier, the president of the Ghana Football Association, some Oya tour in the 4 northern regions. Obe started from Upper West, and he started today into Upper West, Upper East, then the northern region, into the 3 northern regions. No, ehona Oye Eya tour no. Nti enei okopiem eyewa from wano obeko eye tumu odneni bechre Upper West, which is Bolga, asana waba northern region, which is Tamale. Na say what that tono a conclude. First of all, it's parts of the governance strategy of the leadership of the Ghana Football Association. Anna, this is not the first time the president is embarking on a tour of this nature. Okay. Mekai, I think in 2022, 2021-2022 season. Now, at that time, I'm a member of the Division 1 League Board. The president embarked. Say Tony Muni. Hey, I'm paying for Tony as you. Hey, you're talking to. Hey, you be Ukrainian. The picture will go on moving. Pictures the doors. Jim of Tablet. The picture will go on moving. Pictures will be home. Move over. Pictures will go try. And can't be there. So when you are someone go. Just yes, Sportsnite team near coach. Wait, I'm trying to match where I be Tanawa. Where I be Tanawa. It's from Bra. So that is the general overview, and they say it is always important. Say enipa ono moye jumano. Sometimes you go closer to them to get to know the primary challenges that they are going through. And under this administration is being part of the leadership. Say once in a while ome visit most of the centers. Na makudidi anobabaye. Mede 2021 then I was part of the team. You call the northern region, you call Upper East, you call Upper West, and then we ended up in the Bono Ahafo region. You call toy any clubs no kodidi nkomo ehu challenges are no more facing. In fact, Prof, when we say zone 1, say ya chem to in zone 1A and zone 1B started from last season. Yeah. It is part of the recommendations of the tour na you call nkomo ye didi yani. The information we picked, that is what informed the division of zone 1 into two. Okay. Zone 1A and zone 1B. And periodically, so occasionally, no, utu anamon any clubs no ekodin kitahua. Challenges are omufisi, and then you will be able to help address those challenges as immediate as possible. And yet, emrebia na obe crying. Now be expect say omo challenges ebeba from. Ebikra in free baby I want to emeduru na challenges na swate because nipa o the challenge na mari ko bebre wo kwan so we don't mean kanina but say utimi ko they will be able to tell you all the things that they are going through. Quite apart from that also, it shows leadership. It shows that leadership is concerned with how football is run at the grassroots level. Until on the clubs nishia grassroots level no, the challenges that they are facing, in fact niama omu here at the running at the grassroots level to ensure say football ekoso one kasa so utimi hu udweni hu bi as to what is going on. For example, so one two sana money bia sometimes even what is happening at the secretariat you may not know. You may sit down and think say oh all is well. But who could do region me by almost secretariat well structured. It means there are issues. I need to engage them to get to know what the issues are and how we can put the secretariat in a proper, context for them to be able to use in running football in the country. It's part of the governance strategy. Yaye meet the press in Kumasi. Yaye meet the press in Sunyani. Yaye meet the press in the western and central regions. In fact, when we did those press engagements, myself and other members of the media team undertook that particular initiative. Western region and a central region, Yemiti, most of the press, media houses know or any engagement, the questions that they had, all the things that they need to know about the FA, they ask questions and we give them responses. In Kumasi, the president and other ESCO members were there. In Sunyani, the president and other ESCO members were there. It brings governance to the doorstep.
But I can't come with the intimanye.
Debbie, and Yanisa, Bibia Wanemre. There is time for us to also engage Accra media. Say the truth of the matter, say cannot crash the Accra media has easy access to the FA than all the other media houses all over. What you say? In getting to interview the president live, the Accra media has that opportunity of doing that.
How many times the president interview?
Kate by as president of the Ghana Football Association. Why interviews more than 5?
Oh, Accra media so.
Oh yes. Oh, why interview Metro TV?
Say GTV for crowd, GTV say it's been a long while.
No, I think this is the second
GTV
interview.
This is it's been a long while
yes,
by GTV.
Yeah, this is the second time he is speaking on GTV after becoming the GFA president. This is the second time.
The second time.
The second time.
The second time.
No, me try say. Oh, say.
It's 4 years now. Wakasa tupe. Oh, GTV got the nations.
No, me ba. Prof. Media houses no doors. You can't serve all at the same time.
No, but this is the nation's reference.
No, me ba.
Television we are talking about.
But
and then
Prof. Minu we will even see if president is regular at GTV, almost every month he goes to GTV to speak. Yeah, he cry because he's in bed with GTV.
State broadcasting.
Me ba offer. Minu
COVID ba ya wa no gina no ye yare nyina ya pick.
Me ba the president of the land, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, since obey president for Ghana, what do 1 year twem or call it 2 years. In fact, 1 year 1 month. How many times has he been on GTV live to speak? And only a general media activity where they go to pick. You understand? And those things, GFA, events are. Imagine, say, events, GFA. All the media houses in Accra are present, but difficult will you get media houses in the western region, in the Bonafo region, or in the northern region to also come and then pick the feed directly like that. And yes, Accra media and ya neglected Debbie.
Baby, I'm not conquer the 19.
Now we are conquer. Prof, we are conquer. Logically no. So Accra media it is your conquer but the rest are Kahubi. Usunya they are conquer because you are not conquerable. Are you conquerable?
It could be.
There is time for everything, and I'm very sure that there will be a time that Accra media will also be engaged. Even though say almost all the time no, the engagement has been for the Accra media. Almost every event at GFA are launching, and I say outdoor no, the Accra media is there to pick it live, and after that they are able to speak to leadership directly. In terms of access no, the Accra media has an easy access to the Football Association than the other media houses. President Tono, these are some of the most important things about the tour: engaging the people, getting to know what is going on, having first-hand information of what is happening there, and also making the people feel that the association is concerned about their development. Because utu anamoko hoke kenumpa etre leadership etre say wa we penyin na udi ade nanim no omonkoso ehia anything what me to anamo duru ho. Prof, these are some of the reasons why the president is currently in the upper west region, and from there he will continue to the other regions as I have already indicated.
Okay. We any reasons no? It will be read about
obey we by Friday. By Friday.
Okay. What do you hope to achieve from Saturday?
Okay, so what we hope to achieve, and say at the end of the tour, he will be able to identify things that we can improve within those regions, and what we can improve. Prof, in 2016, me Sheikh Tawfiq, na me football research be all over the country, and I went to every region, all the 10 regions. At that time, there were 10 regions. Me kodru Upper East region. I wrote an article. Let me see if it is still there. Welcome to the Upper East region, where football is crying to thrive. That was the.
How many years ago?
2016, 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
Yes.
Football was crying.
Football was crying to thrive.
It is crying after all.
It is better. It is better, honestly speaking. The whole Upper East region, regional. You
should have written it was crying mama at that time, but
this it's not crying mama, it's just crying. Okay, so what it means is that if it was crying mama at that time, now the mama has been taken away, so it is just crying, but not mama. So still there are differences. In fact, I realized that a whole region, and in the regional capital, there was no single grass field in the regional capital. So I asked myself, this is a region that top footballers have also emerged from here before. We can talk about the likes of Abedi Pele. Abedi Pele is from Navrongo, and it is in the Upper East region. Apart from Ono, you can talk about other footballers, Omofri da Pataba. And you see, the Upper East region is one of the regions in this country that produce some serious and some good coaches for the country. Yusuf Basigi is one of them. Yusuf Abubakar, may Allah be pleased with him, the one in the baby call, is also one of them. Coach. Then currently they know is the Marco Tokoi. Obey assistant coach crab for House of Folk. Abugri is also from that part. You know, so the region has been contributing to the development of football, but not throughout the region. We have players, say David Atanga. Quite a number of players have also come from that region, but the region park back Ukraine. I'm telling you, in 2016. So when the president decided, say, the FIFA standard football pitch, FIFA ABC Ghana, no, what the back win Congo in the Upper East region. Personally, he did not have any discussions with me. But me personally, because I felt that for once, the people there can also have.
He might have probably read your article too as well.
Maybe it's possible. And this article is still online. I wrote it in 2016, and I always make reference to it. I, in fact, made the pictures of the pitches I made at that time in the article, and they are still there. You understand? And today, they have a standard football field, all organized football matches on that particular field. And again, in addition to that, the GFA Academy, the Elite Academy, they all win Congo. No, the students are there. That's where they train, they do everything, and they attend school at Bolgatanga Senior High, because baby I see field no Bolgatanga Senior High for asase no mdema efe na efe ni scene also. Nti, you know, some of these engagements no will let you know the critical problems that the regions are facing, and then you will be able to help. For example, Oyo coast footballer, we have 1,555 coast clubs in this country. 1,555
coast clubs.
Yes, in the country. But Oko, the Upper West Regional, you realize that the number of Omunkwane regional coast clubs is upper. So you get there, you are able to find out why is it that in Greater Accra, in Ashanti region, in Eastern region, in Upper East, in Northern region, the number of coast clubs are more than 50. But here in the Upper West region, the number of coast clubs are not even up to 20. What is the problem? Is it that we don't have young administrators or young coaches who are interested in the development of coast football? But then when it comes to women's football, over there, it is going up. Women's football in the upper West region, and the numbers are increasing. So the interest is much more in women's football than even in Kuala Coast football. You know, so it's also one of the reasons why the FA, proposed to FIFA for that collaboration in introducing girls' coast football. And see, at that level, the Upper West region will also be catered for, if that is where their niche is in girls' coast football. And then they will also be developing a lot of female footballers from the girls' coast football. So I feel the engagement is timely, it's important, and it will help in the development of football going forward from now.
Okay. And the sector fake now and can but shake answer na be kono ethics committee of the Ghana Football omuguso
omo.
So we are sure.
Omo.
Why check your mobile, check here say omo office or FO.
Obi a shase sro wa dey.
We are no omo office or
FZ pa ko nim de obeka.
Oh, there be because the ethics committee and say mo say immediately the ethics committee was put in place you every year you be obi kasa problem say na bibia ba and then but later anti verdict review now issue a biaba with a club omo enko for say as omo to chacha and involve a lot of people mention names here there, but it seems like as a Monty
okay, so nyame boa Thursday meba show no so Thursday na these issues of that ethical issues ni winning na no me de hu mu ya nyina
I'm far from saying fight football to chacha. Be so be so can say to chacha any meeting na meeting any dey to chacha. What I say dey to chacha players no so mo mpene dey a mo jejereje ni dey but I say ask go dey mo ye quick
no ade ba kwa meka say ye nyina no whatever is happening in football is collective ye nyina dey na ade ba kwa mahuni say we want to treat these issues as a football problems, but are they not criminal in nature?
Yeah.
Any pana or
football police in Bikra near the
Ode nyame bo Thursday.
Okay.
Ye the updates ning na be ba inshallah.
Sheikh Abdul Kadri.
Mr. because of the police phobia ba.
Senior manager communications at the Ghana Football Association at Senekase and Network Kono. Maybe a phone the atuare amount into waiting by check a creating about 03022165545 03022165546 0548955947. About your 22 best said you 22 promo no omdiaba a rock like a package full of excitement but more than that so do be inside gym 22 bet ye since I also dey bia bedi o mo page no so bia no eboa e makakra etime bedi ho enti 22 bet said you 22 promo no fa gym a platform crafted by a platform where SMS were crafted by betters for betters 22 bet or we play to win enti myself we bet to play and we bet to win. More than that, so don't between us, Jim. 22 bets. One more air, dear. Say hello,
Prof.
Yes, I'm Bacho any.
But only Wakwala Abdullah Bunga Tachima.
Hey, Tachima to say.
Tachima wanted to set them because of free.
Bunga and Quay.
So not to come about behind me to come up.
And so enter.
But I'm the come up.
Okay.
But one thing out of when I'm in Chamber for GFA project. I'm in Chia. Dalka Chama, Mr. Mr. years because I give it for no sake. But I'm saying that America be paying some people. Prof, no go for the national. We are not there. Whether after match of the match, never ball. Yeah, and everybody say yes, that's pretty. The more we see it, but your football is not anything than I mean, about because a lady so better to say. We have been also about others. Or till not the first one. I don't want my football not planning. And what that's the boy. Because in there, but there the post are doing in the support that now. And my dad football up because yeah, the friends they never have a question. But all was yeah, the friends are more than for the ball. If I don't get the so far, because I say, this is not what I can't know. But I say, I'm saying, I was a president, but be a mobility office and I'm here. In terms of I'm going to get to go and I'm giving my this is like on me, yeah, okay. If I did the Spanish question, what does it?
Okay.
The problem,
what does that? 03022165545 03022165546 0548955947 loss in delay man beaters Mr. We beaters back a start of natural herbs ne plants ne dia na also the ice cubes guma ne de wo mo dia da sound sabeka loss in delay man beaters 0248619999 0248619999 delay man beaters e atwa bi e gina na so nenya ahoden foforo. Hello and 03022165545 03022165546 0548955947 0548955947 enti delay man bites omodi ada se wonsabeti kaptwitwa bi na mwa emaniama 822 enfamao na medical you associated that say enei ya the alphabet na to chacha no ABC game for say that star 262 hash star 262 hash pick 3 letters na owema let's take 5 Ghana cedis probably winning up to 1 million Ghana cedis ye scan that we can we play more than 10 Ghana cedis per round e be increase win no a license by the NLE under the Caritas platform ABC game man for the omo jimbasa. Hello 03022165545 03022165546 0548955947 waiting aba na also ode unkomo etimi aba edu anwumre na lines no aye bibia ewo ho enti no obetin aba dia ufama na aba amfamu so a na eja ato sa na ediani etimi asan kyerebe fofo emo kina nyame adoma okina Angola so New Town Zongo Rice and Angola New Town Zongo Rice ochina we say Angola ku kwaji kontomre bra kontomre ajiri say so okay hello yeah vajo any prof vajo say
Iman on Bakasaya besides your pie especially Sundays by having me must monitor one must me number na ubona banin temudo.
Oh okay. Say I didn't know friends say yeah you so yi kakra so was I didn't know internet so too far now some about here obenya bibia o person tibia so
me use smartphone you know
hey ugu so yam ni ma
and you work in advance
me that's pa me that's
kakra person kai only issue no enemy min kai abusia for supporters here enemy onya 1 year. But I say hooliganism in football is still na egusu course any ebobo ketting so about so the third time now so person for me supporting by so now I say see kon be boy because no for no here ask to near the funny fan to no onyam
okay with that me was bebre why okay it's 03022165545 03022165546 0548955947 hello okay see emfanye Nuru Bremen so large Nuru Bremen so fantastic evening na Ken Step Kenneth Kwame Asare Ken Step say on work kasi na mutie dwomedia yegusu edi ntino omso ye chia hello okay always a prof you are doing a good job. Sergio Ashaman, Ashaman comes in New York. Oh, yes, Ashaman. So, and a majoring, to you the 3 years in here. I feel a majoring. Prof, happy blessed birthday to you, bro. May God, good God Lord, answer all your secret prayers in Jesus' name. What's your friend Danny T. Kaswa Adam Nana. Hey, maybe I know Motino Adam Nana.
Asempa FM.
Adam Nana. Hey, Adam Nana. Oh, fridge Papa Ben and one quiet Papa Kokoshim. Hello. Okay. Adam Nana. Hey, to him fast me Adam Nana. Yeah. Nah, gonna please see have you yesterday because Mr. Good evening, Mr. Wallace. I'm from the Mama, from Adabraka. Also Nidia, also Edia Bano. Hey, Doris Anochi. Doris Anochi. On my birthday, 3rd February. Doris Anochi. Doris Anochi, no, my former girlfriend. If you Obuase at Anamo Institute of Management Studies, UST Kumase. Ni 3rd February. Doris Anochi, but US. US Doris Anochi. Na no koko kwaso konumuja. Ti ono so no ti Doris Anochi me da say wakai I was in Nema ACL course. Good evening, Prof. Today is my sister's birthday, Mrs. Juanita Clothworthy in London, and Nelson Olivio Tamakru Sprinters Coastal Estate. Also Edia Ban. Siro Demu Edia Baza Prof. What CAF does is that when you have an equivalent license from another country or jurisdiction, they certify same by asking you to drive simple exams. You don't need to do another year course altogether. So when these air coaches get the UEFA license B, it's basically the same as CAF license B. To say that demo from United States of America, and I say the Ghanaian journalist living in the diaspora. Hey, Madam for Derek and so KF University, Law Faculty, Derek. Fantastic evening. And come on, baby, will be a Uti a fellow Raymond, any lawyer Nene. Also, Omutimia, fantastic evening. And come on, baby, or Mobia. Justice Cobne J. Bala, it's a nice time. I feel you Lord.
FM.
And yeah, you know, Yamia Duma, message in the Brina Naba, by intimate canina. I was saying, Yama is here also. What do you need? Every day, we be. Hey, who's anyway? There's a one as I went over. Jabba it's your boy D4 of Givers Herbal Center now with D4 me when the message new. For me, who message no?
I said,
message. Oh, numbers be brain. Me who? See, my fancy ya. Na me adomo china. You be say ba so. Chance you be say ba chance another day. Intimidating the Prof K Wallace a good cash back up. Philip 2 AK-47 the gunshot man only produce show yi. Na Benghazi. Cinemas Benghazi contumely for guy. Ono na odi e social media. And then what Sheikh Tofik or senior manager at the Ghana Football Association communication department no and I can say on also be kai ho na Yasanogo na Setdazi go mo German this year omo ina boy e ma niam 8 minutes to ye e wo dwumadi so nyame adomo kina so nya ka wa kiri bia no ye besan e dia ba ahwe na we say na ma we mini na na so na ma bibiri omo kan obi on kan credit bia usu na ma we no usu na ma we me no na ma me frame ka me fa nti odiaba se je fense tesera anti tesera nti tesera ono so se
Asempa
omunye wakekeeping na omunye wakekeeping ahwa na wadaje there be no wakekeeping you know we are in Mexico so tesera you know I say my sister's funeral on 14 February 2026 ewo Asaman Kese Uram na so Asaman Kese Uram ti ono difo nu aba when I say friend Tesara and sa samankesi uram ona esi no 14 February Valentine's Day no hey odi for ti ya mama yako